All right, I'll play a couple joints off this Drake release. You know, I want to know which one everybody likes the best. I'm gonna keep rocking. All right, here we go.
Negative thoughts on.
Oh, sorry. All right. What a way to start. New Music Mondays. A lot of records, man.
Bangers.
I swear, there's a lot of joints, man. But you know, out of the Scary Hours 2, what was your favorite? That was a question I had. Like, you know,
The one with him and Little Baby.
Okay.
Him and Ross.
That was fire too. I ain't gonna front. He was in his bag on that one.
You kind of played them in the order. Like that Ross one, I think that second one with Lil Baby, and then that last one, that's how it go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that one with Ross. I like that third one just on as far as like DJing at football games. I would rock that third one, like, you know, for the football player.
Yeah, but Ross and Drake never missed though. Me and Earl had this conversation. Earl had a room up, and we was going. Well, he was going back and forth between Drake and Ross versus Drake and Future, and I personally think Drake and Ross, they just got something different together. Like that chemistry is just, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like Drake and it's like Ross is like the big brother, and then you see your little brother coming up, and you're like, okay, I see you, nice. But it's like him and Future is more like, that's your favorite cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like their relation, I don't want to say their relationship, but just how they work together is completely different. You're going to get all the boss, luxury, dream talk out of them two, you know what I'm saying, compared to him and Future just turning up.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I you know, him and Future got some smashes. I ain't gonna front.
No, they do. They do. And I don't ever deny that.
Yeah, they gotta do an album together or EP or something. That would be crazy. Him and Ross would be dope.
I would love to hear that.
You know
what you think that'd be called?
I don't know. That's good shit. I see Ross getting money though. They use his house for the movie or whatever. That was a good.
I think he got paid like what, $2.5 to $3 million for that.
Yeah, man.
He just bought what's the name's house out there in Fort Lauderdale.
Who?
What's his name? He played for I think he did like 1 year at the Heat, and then who did he play for after that?
Oh, the tall dude.
Amari
Stoudemire. He's a Nick.
Yeah, he bought cash $3.5 million. So basically the money he got from coming to America, he was like, let me just go buy this house.
Not bad.
I mean, it's kind of smart if you think about it, because I mean, shit, that might be a new little wave, especially with this pandemic still. Like, just rent your shit out for sets.
But that's the second movie he did it for. He did it for Superfly too.
Yep, he did.
Wait, who did it for Superfly? Ross?
Ross.
Yeah.
They used his house for the Superfly movie.
What's the name who gets on here? What's his name? The dude we got coming on with the dreads, light skinned dude.
Kia Sean.
Yeah. He was in the movie, so I don't know if that was his idea or what, but yeah, they shot all three there.
Wow. All right, let's get into some more new music.
Oh, and folk in Atlanta, like real Atlanta folks, still call it Holyfield House. They don't call it Ross House. They call it Holyfield House.
Okay, it's a pass down joint. Okay, I get it.
I mean, from my understanding, Ross added some acres to it though.
Yes, he did.
Like he bought the house and then he added. So it's not, you know what I'm saying, really just like, oh, I just bought this house and he upgraded that thing.
All right, for the sake of argument, how many rooms he got in that house? Because that joint looked crazy from
something crazy. Like, is it like third? Is it 50s? I thought it was like
104.
109.
104?
109.
4 rooms?
109.
What the?
Oh, God, man.
How many bathrooms do you have to cater to that much ass?
A lot. No, he said a chick got lost.
Can you be married in a house? I don't think I could be married in a house like that, man. I think I just have to let the women just run around naked, yo.
No, he said the chick got lost for 3 days in his crib. He said he seen her 3 days later. He was like, the party been over. She was like, I've been lost.
But see, that's for me though, like, bruh, like something like that. Like, how do you can't have nothing valuable in no extra wings of the house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because like you said, she got lost. But like, who's to say she didn't cuff some silverware out of this kitchen and
Yes, there's cameras everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. If there was cameras everywhere, they would have found her 2 days ago.
It's true. They probably laughed at her and just looked like, look at this dumb brat. She just walking around.
And here's what's crazy. Here's nobody knows how much he paid for it. But when the shit was up for auction, the starting price was 2.5.
Well, hold on. Now you bought 109 room for 2. That shit sound like that movie, The Money Pit.
No, that's where it started. That's where the auction started at 2.5.
The auction started. Okay, so it went up. All right,
yeah.
I got
But we don't know, they didn't disclose what he paid for it, but it just started at 2.5.
Wow.
New album coming out, Richer Than I Ever Been. That's what he's working on right now.
That's crazy. Hey,
now,
real quick.
And now we got the baddest on his arm. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick. Did everybody the number to get in today, the code, is that the code everybody's been using every week, pretty much? The 701 number or whatever?
To be honest, I don't know. Every time I try to get in, it's asking me for the code, and then I just go straight to your Instagram page, hit the, go through the link tree, and it puts me straight through.
Yeah, I never got to put a code, G.
Right, okay.
The link tree puts me straight through, but if I try to do it based on the number from the previous week, it asks me for a code.
Yeah, I use the code too.
And it worked, no problem with the code with the 701.
Yeah, I use the code, no problem.
I ain't no problem.
All right, good. Good to know. Good to know. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's play some more music. Let's just get into some of these records. A lot of stuff. If you got something, let's share it. Today's one of them share days. And let me play this next. All right. New artist just signed to The Orchard. Her name is Georgia Smith. Song's called Addicted. What's y'all thoughts on it?
Is that Georgia Smith like the Georgia Smith who been around?
Yeah, with Drake. Yeah. Okay. It's all right. I've heard better from her.
Yeah, cool, no, she got way better joints than that. But
yeah, she do. That one was
she fine in the motherfucker though.
It was like yeah, she is. That was like an album cut to me.
Yeah.
For me, I like it. I think it's not necessarily.
It's neat though. It is neat though. It really is neat.
Hold on. Buckwheat coming in all that ghetto shit.
Mars is super far.
Yo, Buckwheat.
Yo, what up?
Man, we in the middle of the call out here. A whole bunch of ghetto going on and shit. Oh my god.
Hey, I'm at work, dog. I'm on the radio station right now. I had to join in real quick. What you got?
That's what's up, everybody. This is Buckwheat okay. WTMP Tampa. No, wait, WLLD.
No, WLLD.
Don't get me punched. WLLD Tampa in the building. That's what's up. Thanks for tapping in, man.
Got to, bro.
All right, no doubt. We're gonna play some records. So I'm gonna put you on mute, but we're gonna chop it up.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, I like the joint, not like as a single or anything. I hear it as like, yo, that joint playing like on Euphoria or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like credit rolling, just placement like in a movie or a TV show or something like that. Like perfect.
Yeah.
What's the one that Zendaya's on?
Euphoria, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I definitely can hear it on there.
Because I mean, that whole show's about addiction. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, yo, that would be perfect to just fit in and just kind of shoot, even the show intro or something. You know what I mean? Like, and that's money right there.
Right.
I thought it was just all right. Listen, I thought it was just okay. I only played it. I didn't get a chance to listen to it before I played it, but this is like a priority record for the label. So let me just rock this for everybody. See what y'all thought. Seems like everybody's sort of lukewarm on it, or it's okay, or it's a soundtrack record. Nobody said it's a single that I'm gonna go crazy for, which is what you want, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. All right, on New Music Wednesday, shout out to Queen. I see she just tapped in, and everybody else. JM in the building. What's happening? Let's keep on.
That's JM. I think that's Jose. That's DJ Che from up there in Salt Lake City. Yo, JM, say something. Okay. I guess he's not right there.
Okay. All good.
No, I'm here. I haven't used Zoom before, so I have a hard time operating it.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Hey, welcome to the call, brother. How you doing?
Doing well. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the invite.
No doubt. How's Salt Lake City, man?
It's doing pretty well. We still have some restrictions, but we're able to play at the clubs and all that good stuff.
The Jazz gonna go into the Western Conference Finals this year.
Not too sure. I don't follow sports, but I think they're doing well from what I've seen on the news.
Did you say the finals, dog?
Western Conference Finals. Western Conference Finals.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, come on, man.
hey, they could beat the Lakers. The Lakers don't look like the Lakers this year. I don't know what's going on.
It's because it's regular season. You know they put the motherfucking shit on when the playoffs come.
Just because they got Blake, that don't mean nothing. No,
that's the Nets, bro. That's the Nets.
No,
AD go out. If AD goes out, man, the Lakers go look suspect come like Western Conference Finals. They'll still make the Western Conference Finals without him. But Western Conference Finals without AD, they might be.
I don't know. Can they beat?
Brooklyn has no real leadership on the team. Brooklyn doesn't have real leadership on the team. I'm sorry.
Hold on, guys. Let me jump into a record while we discuss more
stuff. Take this call.
Yeah, so much is going on, man. I apologize, everybody. I gotta do this real quick. We'll check it out. All right, let's do it. New music artist is Prince Party. Song's called Runaway. You already know we got the poll up today. Back on the poll. I'm excited about it.
You back on the poll?
Back on the poll. Well, hold on.
Back on the poll.
Pause. I'm not back on the poll.
Pause.
Pause that quick. Word. Please. Doing crazy out here, man. They got a new gender. It's called Super Straight. They got a flag and everything. I'm down with that.
This whole combo's fucked up right now, Z.
Nah, did you see what Super Straight really is? Which is hilarious to me.
No, wait, what is? I saw something where I saw this thing on World Star, but what is it?
Super straight is like you a guy and you mess with women, but you mess with women that only mess with guys. So all that threesome talk that dudes be talking, like, yo, I got 2 bad bitches. You not super straight if the chicks are into each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what super straight means. You only mess with women that only mess with dudes.
So wait a minute. So what am I then? Because I like to mess with women that mess with women.
Then you straight. You're not super straight.
You're not super straight.
You regular straight.
Oh my God! Yo.
But we do got a question because you said you back on the poll. So
pause that. No,
pause that.
I don't know how many genders are there now.
We don't know.
I saw something where they had the amount of genders. I think it was over 10 genders, man.
That sounds about right.
Wow.
That sounds about right. If not,
well, then on top of the fact, we got this new shit, the X shit, where people is non-binary or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I've been having that own argument with my own gente because the whole Latinx movement and that type of shit. And it's like, what the fuck?
Wait.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to.
I've been hearing about the Latinx.
You got to break that down.
So the thing is, it translates over into the same idea in English, and the idea that people choose not to identify as a him, a her, a she, a him, whatever. You know what I mean? So Latinx is really more around the whole I guess LGBTQ community and the idea that you don't identify as whatever the case may be as well. You know what I mean? A lot of it revolve around the trans, whatever, but it's just I ain't calling myself Latinx in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man with mine. You know what I mean? Lastly, so it's just one of those things, man. We just again in this sensitive ass time where everybody got to accept everybody for whatever. I get it, whatever. But quit putting labels on shit. You know what I mean?
The funniest thing about it, and I had to get on one of my people about it. I got a couple of trans friends, non-binary friends, and one of them was like, "I hate labels, but call me this," and I'm like, so which one is it? Do you hate labels or do you want to be labeled? Which one? You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, like I'm all for supporting you. I just need clarity on what it is that you actually want to stand for, so that I can be a messenger on your behalf. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
no, I know it's confusing because you don't want to offend anybody, right? You don't want to offend anybody, but you don't want to not address anybody. And if you dress somebody wrong, you're wrong for that by not knowing. It's a lot going on.
Well, you're not. A lot of times, and again, it depends on the person, because it's jacked up, because again, certain is like with women. Certain women, depending on your relationship, you can get away with calling them certain stuff that somebody they don't know can't. And so, I mean, even with homeboys. And so in a situation like that, man, a lot of times it's there are people that are like, no, I command this. There are other people that's like, I know you don't know, so I'm letting you know now. But if you slip up, it's one thing. But if you blatantly like just straight up disrespect me, you know what I'm saying? Like I've like people messing up your name on a regular basis after you told them your name 5 times. Like, so it's a amalgamation of all of that. And then you have to deal with different people's individual personalities and how they address things like that.
Yeah, this shit is just too much.
Listen,
too much.
Let's just agree to do our best.
Yeah, for sure. But they literally have those in the department stores now as well, like the non-gender department. You know what I mean? Like I seen that shit in like Macy's and shit. It's like, you know, it's not a man or a women's department. It's just the non-whatever department. You know what I'm saying?
So what do they sell in there though?
Everything.
I mean, shit, skinny jeans and you know what I mean? Like the shit I guess these ladies that sharing their clothes with they dude and shit. You know what I mean?
Anything and everything, bro. Like literally.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, they sell everything.
We just in that phase today. You know, it's one thing like my lady borrowed my hoodie and shit like that, but I ain't never hit her up like, yo, let me borrow your scarf, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, babe, could we go matching purses today? You know what I'm saying?
Let's move on. Let's move on to a better conversation. Shout out to my man Michael Anderson in the building. Shout out to him. Tapping in with NAAB Radio.
Hey guys, it's me. How you doing? Out here in Cali, you know.
Cali in the house. A lot of brothers from Cali, a lot of sisters from Cali in the building. Yeah, man. Me and Mike just connected, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna jump on." So that's what's up, man. And this is New Music Wednesdays. We play a bunch of new music. We have some pretty interesting conversations, as you may see. And you know, welcome to the party.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
No doubt.
Definitely trying to connect right now. So
I'm gonna play a song, and then I want you to come back in, talk about your station real quick, and then you know, we're just gonna open up. We've had a lot of discussions, a lot of conversations. Right now, we're just talking about genders and how crazy the you know, there's a lot of them. Put it like that. So we just trying to figure that whole thing out. But let's play this song. Go ahead,
real quick, excuse me, real quick on the poll. So 1 to 5, what's that? 5 being best or what?
5 is the best. 1 sucks.
Okay, got it.
Okay, cool. Play this music.
The guy we talked to earlier today.
All right.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Flip right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on time now. Yeah, hitting all the right corners too. You know, so got a message. So that's what it's all about. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You know. Okay.
Everybody who's ever been to Mexico, that was mean Mexico vibes right there with that sample in there.
Oh, dope. Shout out to Saigon. That's his new record with Axel Leon and Titus. You do understand that. I didn't really play the third verse because I figured, like, you know, we got a good vibe on it. But yeah, man, sounds good. Hit the poll. Let me know what y'all think. Well, speak about it. It's all good. You know, take all feedback.
Well, like I said, I think it's on point. You know, for a lot of reasons, on point. You know, got a good message. You know, good vibe, but the message is good. You know, and that's what drives the song anyway, is a message. So you know, I think it's good. You know.
I agree with that. Man. Like I said, there's a lot of good music that came out this week. You know, it's like, you know, up and down, but for this week, it was like a lot of joints that dropped. One of the records is this one that I'm gonna play. Want to get everybody's opinion on it. I think it's sort of hit the ground running, but want to get y'all opinion on this one.
Genius shit, brother. Genius shit.
Genius. There, yeah, it's about to be a wrap when they do.
I'm gonna let
tour,
I'm gonna let everybody else
everything.
talk first.
Well, I'm gonna say my piece. I tell you, like, if an R&B song could make me nod my head like that shit is a hip hop, like a club banger, then that shit got me, yo. If I gotta nod my head like I'm listening to fucking Biggie or Das Effects or some shit, that shit's out of here. So that's just my personal.
And to put them two together, that was whoever thought of that. That was genius.
Yeah, oh, that's an old school, new school type intro was strong. The intro was really strong. I've been in the game for a long time, and those type of intros used to wake the crowd up, you know. And the intro was real strong, you know.
Word. So Michael, what you give that record? Like, you know, scale of 1 to 5.
I give that a good 7, good 8, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, that was because I'm from the old school, and those type of intros with the intro he had, the music intro he had was real strong. This is where you listen right away, it grabs you right away. And that's what he had on this one. Along with the lyrics was good, but the intro was so strong that immediately caught my attention. You know.
Got you. Shout out to the last Mo in the building. What up, Mo? Yeah, it's got a good music. All right, Bionic, let's get your breakdown. Your critical.
Bro, listen.
What do you call it? What did Kobe used to have? Kobe had the ill breakdown moment.
Listen, man, I'm a huge fan of Anderson .Paak, right? I'm a huge fan of Bruno Mars.
Yep.
But I also hate Bruno Mars' guts. And the reason why is I'm joking when I say it. Like, I love Bruno Mars, but I don't know who Bruno Mars is as an artist. And when I say that, every Bruno Mars album that has dropped has been like a 50s joint, a 60s joint, 80s joint. I don't know who Bruno Mars is as an artist. Like, who is Bruno Mars? Now, he kills it all. Don't get me twisted. It's kind of like with Jamie Foxx. I love Jamie Foxx. But all the Jamie Foxx records that are like super hits, for the most part, he's mimicking somebody else's style. Yeah. And I'm okay with that. But I'm like, yo, who are you? And the personal issue I really have with Bruno is his voice don't crack, bro. His voice don't break. Like, how you full voice screaming them high ass notes and your shit don't crack? Ain't no rasp in that thing. It's just pure, bro. Man. I hate that nigga for that shit.
I love Bruno Mars' story. It's so honest and real. You know, Bruno Mars grew up in his father's band, and he was doing all those covers as a kid, and he really became a child prodigy that just didn't have no Berry Gordy or anybody like that. He didn't have anybody to sort of hone his skills in. But he fell in love with music young, like 3 years old, young, on some Michael Jackson shit. And he was playing, and they were raised, I think, in where they from? I forgot what part of
He's from Hawaii, ain't he?
Hawaii. Yeah. And they were doing covers and stuff, and they were playing every instrument possible. The dude has all the respect in the world for me because he grew up on R&B music.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, man,
that's probably what it is though. Hawaii probably doesn't like have a. He's very, I'll say this, very instrumental. Like, it's very musical if you listen to his stuff. Like, even when the first record he did with what's his name, B.O.B. When he did that first record with him, his sound's kind of been consistent. He always gives like this credit back to like 70s, 80s, 90s music, and so his lane is just musical, and it's what's the word?
Shit, he credits doo-wop, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Teddy Riley, like he definitely always credits Teddy Riley for that sound, that New Jack Swing.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm a fan, bro. Don't get it twisted. Like, I rock with him. I rock with him heavy. I just, you know, I it's just those things, man. And one of them, like I said, is just jealousy. That voice crack shit is jealousy, bro. Like, that nigga's not human.
Bruno as a resident for every Super Bowl. Bruno, resident, every Super Bowl. I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with that too, yo. I'm cool with that too. Yeah, I heard they're begging to play on the Grammys, and I'm like, if you gotta beg the Grammys to let Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak and Bootsy Collins, because Bootsy Collins on that record too.
There's nobody black performing at the Grammys. Did y'all catch that?
I thought it got confirmed that they performing.
They was just yesterday or 2 days ago. They had a whole campaign out begging to play for the Grammys. It's online. That joint was crazy.
They need to because there's nobody black performing. Like, come on with that.
Hey, nah, fuck that. All these artists need to get together and do fucking at-home performances during the Grammys.
I'm telling you.
Like during the Grammys, be like, yo, we're gonna do our own thing during the Grammys. Period. See, that's the shit I be talking about, bro. Like we always fighting for fucking inclusion, man.
North Carolina for you, bro. They coming to North Carolina.
They can come. I got beats for them when they get here. All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, man, like we're always fighting for inclusion, and I get that, and I understand that. But if people don't want to respect what you're doing, like fuck it, do your own thing. Like I've said it before, we put too much weight on the Grammys and not enough weight on our Black award shows.
I agree.
Because like, you know, people are like when's the last time a Jay-Z, a Beyonce, a Rihanna, like those super big Black artists did the BET Awards?
It was a couple years ago, when Ye and Jay-Z, it was around the time like Watch Your Throne, then Beyonce did the what's the record her and Hove did? What was that album?
So that's like 6 years.
Bonnie and Clyde?
No, way after that. It was like when she was on the beach in the video.
But that's like 6 years though, bro.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, that's my thing. It's like I'm again, yes, the Grammys should recognize us and our contributions. But if they don't, then nigga, guess what? This is what we gonna do. Especially with the pandemic going on, now's the perfect time.
Not mad at
it's really changing the board. It's really changing the board. Once we get more diversity, like real diversity on the board, then you can see some changes. But until then, you're gonna keep seeing the same stuff.
Or, for example, I saw somebody say they bringing back MTV Unplugged, right? And I was like, nigga, for what? Because Tiny Desk started going hard? And Tiny Desk been putting all kinds of Black artists. Tiny Desk had a whole Black Music Month thing going in February.
And what's the other one called? Colors? Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
What's the other one where it's just them on one mic? The mic's like coming from the ceiling.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Well, listen,
yeah, it's like there's different colors.
Listen, we're gonna come back into this conversation. I'm gonna play another song. A lot of emotion going on. Shout out to Bionic. You want to run up in?
Hold up.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, what up,
baby? Yay!
Check this out. You saying nobody's Black performing at the Grammy? Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B performing at the
I guess they don't count because they light skinned.
No, that had to be something recent because I literally just seen the commercial.
Bro, that is my line right there. I'm laughing at that.
They said Roddy about to perform.
Oh, so this got to be new because I literally just watched a commercial and they didn't mention anybody Black. It was all white artists.
Nah, I doubt.
I promise you. I promise you. I'll put the DVR up.
Let me play this record.
It was all
play
white
this record. Let's get back into it. New Music Wednesdays, you already know. New Major Lazer. Shout out to my man Walshy Fire. He just shot that over. Exclusive joint. Diplomatico. That's him. That's the rest of Major Lazer. I don't know who the artist is who's on there. I'm gonna keep it 100. But all right, you already know. New music. What y'all thoughts on that? Anybody know what he was saying?
I like that. I like that a lot.
That will be up on Digiwaxx later today. You already know. Shout out to my man Faris Thomas. I think he just stepped into the building. Faris, you here?
No, you didn't call me. Not a government. You old school.
All right, DJ Faris.
You see that show how far back we go.
That's a fact, though. You're right. You're right. Yo,
we go way back. Damn, bro. You realize that?
Hey,
Big Show Power Summit days, man. Way back.
Come on now. Come on with it now. Come on with it now. Look at all the plaques on the wall. Look at all the plaques.
Hey, hold on. This just one floor though. It's just one floor. I got like 3 floors of these fuckers, man.
That's what's
For
up.
real.
And shout out to our man DJ Faris, aka Faris Thomas. I can call him. First of all, thank you, man. Thank you for joining New Music Wednesdays. We do this every Wednesday. You know, our goal is to help introduce artists, help break artists. Shout out to everybody who's been doing this for a while. We've been doing this since the quarantine started. We're almost at a year. I'm gonna give it to next week to say that'll be our 1 year anniversary. or maybe the week after that. But it's been going on, and it's really a dedication to DJs, record breakers, people that are really music audiophiles that come into this room every week, and we just talk and we play new shit and we get it in. And I just wanted to bring you on because I know you just dropped your new single. But before we get into that, man, for those who don't know you, for the people that have never met you, because we got people from the West, East, North, South, and international. Just give us a little background on yourself. How did you start out as a DJ? What's your Chicago story?
Man, please. I've been DJing forever. Shit. I actually started DJing by accident. It wasn't a goal that I set out to do. I used to play instruments. Like I played trumpet, bass, upright bass. I could read music and all that stuff. I actually ended up DJing by accident. My cousin made me DJ a party one day in Louisiana, and the rest was history. That was it. I do more than DJ. I produce what you call it? Damn. I can't in my mind. I went brain dead. But I produced with Kanye West, Fade. I know you heard that joint. I produced that joint. I co-produced Mercy. I produced a record on Future's first album, Parachute. I'm featured on Kanye Theraflu. All types of remixes and stuff like that. Platinum producer, et cetera, brand ambassador. I took the DJ and I opened up other avenues for me to, make money and build my brand. So, I have 2 companies, a record label. So, I just use the DJing to do all the other stuff I wanted to do also.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. And then radio wise, obviously you know what? We'll save everything. I'm gonna open up. I do want to talk about your radio story and get into that because I think it's amazing because you've been on the air for a long time. You've done a lot for a lot of people. You've done a lot for a lot of people. I think a lot of people forget how important the DJ is. All of y'all, by the way, in terms of paving the way for artists to be heard that honestly they would have never got a shot.
Man,
so we gonna get into that for 2 seconds because the good conversation I was in last night on Clubhouse. Shout out to Clubhouse, and let's get into the single.
Okay,
we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna play this Everything New, DJ Farris featuring Chance the Rapper, Wiz Khalifa, and who else?
And Rocky Fresh.
Shout out to Rocky Fresh. Let's rock it.
All right.
Yeah.
That was hard. That was dark.
Dope. That was dope.
Ladies and gentlemen, the newest saying for summer 2021, drip check.
Check.
Like,
right. Check
I already know I'm about to see that shit hashtag
That's a dope record.
everywhere, nigga.
Crazy.
Check your drip for sure. It was just I wanted to make a fun record. We hopefully coming out of this pandemic, weather changing. Just wanted to make a feel good record. I got a project dropping. My EP is dropping. It's called Coronation is the name of my EP. But when you look at the title, it looks like Corona Nation, but it's actually Coronation. They're coming out, and then you can look at it as Coronation, Corona Nation. We just getting over it. But I wanted to make a feel good record. Something. Something just fun because everybody wants some new shit, especially now coming back out. Who don't want a new whip, new gear, new bitch, et cetera. So, it was just a feel good thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I drove up to the outlet mall on Sunday. I said, let me get up here and go get me some of these $25 jeans. Start getting my shit back together.
That's right. Yeah, getting it together. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's what it is.
I like it. I'm gonna use that too. Word up, man.
Yeah.
How's Chicago right now? How's Chicago, man?
I mean, Chicago is cool. Some things are a little bit open, but of course, I've been fucking with like strip club. The strip club been here, and they've been doing their thing. They limit capacity, but we getting back there now. Stuff is starting to open back up slowly. So, I think by the summer we'll probably be 50% by then.
Good. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. If you don't know, we're with DJ Farris. I'm gonna open it up. Anybody got any questions for Farris? Anything you want to say? Words of encouragement, support, whatever. This is the time to do it.
Yeah, Farris, I can tell you old school, brother, because you've been around a long time with all those gold records on the wall. I think the last one I had was Marvin Gaye's one, but you've been there.
Damn.
You've been there. My history is me and Al Heyman. We used to be the master game of concert promotion, and So I switched over from various different other areas. But when I seen those gold albums, I'm thinking I need to go to the garage and see what's out there, Yeah, you still got a
Yes,
main.
sir.
Yeah, Good,
Hey, man, yeah.
Yeah,
Been around a minute, blessed to still be here.
That's right. That's right.
When did you start your radio career? Like, how did that come about? Like, you were DJing, right?
Man.
Doing your thing, DJing, and then boom.
Man.
How did you find your way to radio?
Man, I used to do house music, man. Chicago was all house music way back in the day. So I started out doing house music. I got on the radio doing fucking house music, but I was like one of the first cats that went away and sing hip hop out on the East Coast, and I knew that shit was gonna be big. I actually tried to bring it back to Chicago and tried to sneak in a hip hop record at the end of club nights and shit. Man, they fucking banned me, bro.
Not Chicago.
They banned me, bro. They banned me in Chicago. I couldn't get a gig for years because I played some hip hop at a house party, and I'm happy I took that chance because I was one of the first ones, and it led to me getting on the first hip hop station here. It led to all the shit that I'm doing now. Taking that chance, man. But I was banned for years. I couldn't do shit for years, for real.
Wow.
And your first one was what? Power? Did you go straight to Power?
No. My first one was 106 Jams. And then we had rap radio. We had an AM fucking station. AM 1390 was the first, and then it was 106 Jams. And that's 106 Jams was where my radio career really went crazy because I had a show with the Ghetto Boys called Ghetto Boy Radio, and it was the biggest shit to ever touch Chicago radio. Definitely.
No doubt. I'm trying to get everybody a little bit of the history because, obviously you got a lot of history. Chicago, you got a lot of history, radio and everything. So, I want people to know that this ain't you ain't no fucking slouch. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro. No. I've been breaking artists forever, bro. Know that, definitely.
So the album's coming out, the EP's coming out. What's the release date roughly? And
well, let's say the end of March.
Okay, so we'll get it for sure. Okay, good.
Yes.
We'll play a couple other records and whatnot and do the whole thing.
Yeah.
And whatnot. All right. Anybody got anything else they want to say? This is DJ Farris representing Chi-Town, Chicago in the building.
Yeah, DJ Ferris, James Brown in Long Beach, California, man. That song is fire, man. That's perfect. That's gonna be easy. That what was the title? New, right? Is that what it was?
Everything new.
Yeah, that's real dope. And I got a question. So, as far as were you DJing first and then went into producing? How'd that come about?
Yeah. I was DJing first, but see, by me being into music, by me playing instruments when I was younger and a kid, it gave me that ear. I knew I could, dabble into the production area of things. And we as DJs, man, we have the skill and the knowledge. I believe all of us have some type of something in us to do music, whether it's production, whatever else it is. I know we all got something in us, man, to take it to that level.
Dope. Real talk. Queen, I see you're really going to say something.
Oh, I just want to salute to you. I'm glad that you took the chance with hip hop. I love to do stuff like that. You might get banned, but it's all right.
Hey.
Look, I come in. Thank you. You are inspiration.
Definitely. I appreciate you, sister. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Let's keep getting at it, no doubt.
Hey, Farris, when you go up to Hartford, Connecticut, Queen spins at one of the, a couple of the dope spots up there. So you got to do a little guest set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have no problem. I'm well rounded. I can go anywhere, play anything. Let's get it.
I got a question. So with the whole band thing, do you have cats now that act like that was never the case or that never happened or that they, you know what I'm saying? Like now you look at Chicago and Chicago has its own sound. Chicago has its own movement as far as hip hop is concerned. So do you find, or are there people now that try to downplay what happened to you or downplay, that process and try to act like it was always a thing?
No, man, I wouldn't let that happen, man. Not at all, because man, it was tough times around here, and it took a minute for Chicago to even get on and even get accepted into the hip hop community. It took Chicago a minute. So, and I saw the struggle, so I refuse to let anybody discredit, all the times and the history and what it took for us to get to where we are today. I won't let that happen.
Real shit. Real shit.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else got any other questions? Anything they want to say? Again, it's our brother Faris. Good people and been doing this thing for a long time. And it's always showed love for me. You know, I think I bought, Dougie Fresh. I've had some cats come through Chicago and kick it and all of that. We smoked some good weed. It was all good.
Oh man, I'm rolling right now. Shit. One thing I want to say, man, is as DJs, all we got is us. So you got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Put your egos aside. Help your brother. Help your fellow man. Because by you helping them, you help yourself. You help take your whole position to another level. So that's why I help break DJs. DJ got a record. They give it to me. I'm helping them, man. Period. Point blank. Because all we got is us. Nobody else gonna hold us down but us. Even these artists that we break, a lot of times they smile in our face, but when they get big time, you can't find their ass. They not answering the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I work with a lot of the younger and upcoming artists because I didn't want to deal with the headache. But I'm telling you, all we got is us. So support your DJ, support your homies, no matter if they're part of your crew or whatever. Support them as a whole. Period.
Word up. All right, well, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, everybody, every week drops and interviews and all of that stuff. Faris, what's the best way for everybody to connect with you regarding that?
Shit, at DJ Faris on everything. DJ PHARRIS on everything. And I answer all my shit. So, I handle my shit personally. So I answer all my shit. You got a record, you got an artist, stuff like that. You can get at me, man. That's what I do. I break records out here, for real.
Real shit. And I can link you as well if you need to get linked. It's all good.
Yep.
All right. Anybody
and
else?
Go ahead. I'm one of the only DJs in the country with no playlist. So I really fucking break records, and I'm on the radio 2 times a day, 5 to 6, and I'm on from 10 to 2 at night. So I break records for real. So get at me.
All love. All love. All right. Mike, you gonna say something?
I'm listening, man. I'm getting the earful.
Okay, good.
Because I'm not a DJ, I just own that radio station. But man, I'm learning a lot today. I'm back in school.
Hey, Mike's
all
station.
can learn from each other.
Mike's station has Mike's station is crazy. NAAB radio, 1 million listeners, internet radio station, showing y'all that independence is real.
Yeah, I started off with 1 station. Now I just added 13 stations, 13 genre stations, and it's crazy. I'll give everybody a little history real quick. The way I started it, I started off forming an association for small business owners. So I said I'm going to open a station to tell them about finance and everything. After the pandemic hit, I had 500,000 members. After the pandemic hit, I said I got to switch up. Me being in the music game and promoting concerts all my life, me and Al, and I work with everybody in the game, I said, I'm gonna start a radio station. So I did a research on small business and gig workers, 98 million in the United States. I said, this is my clientele. I put the radio station, we started spinning, nothing but music. I took one little segment of music and took one artist and another artist live concert during the pandemic, called it Stay Home, Stay Safe virtual concert. And I do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It kills it. Kills it. So I just added 12 other stations just the other day. So now, that's why I'm out here now. I said, okay, now it's time for me to branch this out. And I got the client, I got the listeners. Now I got to partner up with everybody to have the music and see if we can break some music, But definitely, back in the days, we had a radio station that would cost you $1 million. I put it together, I went to Stevie's station the other day looking at all the shit he had there. I'm like, listen, I got a radio station on the computer almost here, and it's crazy. The New World Order radios is nuts. I'm sure you know that. It's nuts. We have more people listen in London, Paris, and China than we have in the US on our station most of the time. And another music that we really popping into right now that's going to take us over is K-pop. We're dealing with Koreans real heavy now. That's going to be a big. So I started a K-pop station. So I did 2 things that I think is going to be strong. I started a Queen of R&B station. The new world order today of women, and I don't want to, no offense to you, ma'am, But women feel like with the new vice president, they got a foothold. That's okay. I'm gonna start a radio station and it plays nothing but R&B artists 24/7 females. That's it.
Well, I think that's a good thing. That wasn't a diss to the ladies. If you're listening, ladies, that was not a diss. Not joking.
No, it was a positive because it's opening the doors,
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey man, start a 24-hour mix show radio station, man. With all mixes. Party radio, man.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Party radio.
Yeah.
Party radio. When you party all day, you turn it on to party.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The thing is, my thing is set up almost like Sirius now. I have 13 stations. My plan is to go up to 50 stations within the next 2 years. And so
y'all better notice, man. Y'all better notice, man. Anyway, Faris, love is love. The record is on Digiwaxx. We'll be sending it out again. We sent it out a couple of times, but now that we played it, everybody now is familiar. And I hope everybody reaches out and links up directly with you, man. And yeah, like link up with Faris directly. Like you said, Joe Ice always says, break the DJ. This is the year to break the DJ and really just like support the DJ all the way around, man. Shout out to DJ Michi. He just tapped in also.
What's up?
What up, Michi? What's going on, man?
Cooling. How's everything?
Blessed, man. We good, man. Were you at the station?
Yeah. I'm in the office.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Hartford in the building.
Connecticut, yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Faris, what's good?
Man, hustling, brother, hustling. Don't stop.
I see you.
Good to see you, though. Good to see you, definitely.
So we're gonna play a record. We're gonna get back into it. We're gonna get it to my man Ras Ajai next. I see him over there rolling, smoking, doing his thing. And word up, man. We see you, Ras. Don't worry, we got you, my brother, brethren. All right, let's check out this record. Faris, you can stay on if you can. If you can, I know you're moving and grooving. So I love New Music Wednesdays. We're gonna keep it going. Oh, I'm sort of messed up here.
Where you going with?
Chilling. You're next.
That beat was fire.
Yeah.
Whoever produced that, yeah.
All right. That's Kissy.
Is that the joint with it? Is it?
Go ahead.
No joke.
I was saying, is that the joint with Kissy Lee right there?
Yeah, Kissy Lee featuring light skin Keisha.
Knew that was light skin. Yeah.
Called Sheesh. It's high. I mean,
Does anybody know where she's from?
No, I don't know. I do not know about that one. That's a good question.
Because the way how she did the hook, it sounded like Moray, like
I
how
mean,
this style is. But it's a dope record, though. I mean, I mess with it.
Dope. All right, so we're gonna get into our second guest, representing from JA.
Yard man, something, dog.
Yeah.
See that flag there? Me see that flag there. Me see that red stripe something there. Me see that, you know? Oh, you mean? Yard man, something.
Yeah, man. So where you at right now?
I'm in Portmore.
Oh, you're in Portmore. Okay, you're calling the yard.
Same scheme where Vibes Cartel come, same place where Vibes Cartel is from. So
Cockburn, Penn, and all them places. All right.
Hold on, man. All right.
My family from St. Anne, so it's a different story. Country,
Oh, country thing. Nothing wrong with that. I was just in Ochi yesterday.
Okay. You're on the nice side, man. You're on the tourist side. It's all right. That's nice.
No, you on the tourist side. I'm on the rugged side.
You're on the rugged side. No, so my family, what my niggas, we got a soldier. All right, so up in there, that's a country. It's like
that's one of the coldest parts of Jamaica.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. Don't worry, we got some plans.
And that's where the good weed comes from.
You know what I'm saying? 100-pound of Cali. All right. So Ross, man, what's going on, man? What's going on? Talk to us, man. How's the music world?
I'm good, fam.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. As you all know, Sean Paul's album drops this Friday. I'm featured on that album, Live and Living. So that is a blessing. That is something to be excited about. That's an opportunity to be on a Grammy-nominated project. So, that's a blessing. It's a 16-track album featuring 21 artists. So, it's crazy.
So how did y'all connect? Because in so much music going on the island. One thing I respect about Jamaica, whenever I go to Jamaica, and I go into Kingston specifically, when I go down into town, I jump around from little studio to little studio. And I'm always amazed at the amount of music that's being produced, the amount of singers, the amount of DJs, like the amount of artists making music. How did you connect?
All right. We connect through a mutual friend. My manager and it was Brooklyn News and Sean Paul has been friends for like 20-something years. Mm-hmm. So he was Taurus Riley's road manager for a minute. I was around Taurus Riley for like 8-9 years. Mm-hmm. And then the management situation changed where he left with Taurus. So I decided that I would leave with him, because being that is the management, you're going to move where the management goes. So my manager kind of introduced me to Sean. Sean heard the music and was immediately sold. Got the opportunity to write a couple songs for him and stuff. So I give thanks so that he kept the writing camp, and that's where everything, I wrote some songs for Ching Ching's album. Same thing for Sean. So that's how the connection kind of gelled the perfect way. And then he started producing some songs for me. So that's how it started.
I'll big up Sean Paul, man. He always puts on number one. He's actually a good person inside.
He's actually a solid person in all honesty. Not just a good artist, but a solid person in real life.
Yeah, man. We gotta bring him on. I think we're gonna bring him on, man, just to show him some love for all these years.
Definitely, and I know we would definitely love the energy in terms of just sharing, especially in a room full of DJs and stuff. He would love the energy to even say thanks for the support over the years. So yeah. I know it's something that he would love.
Word. All right, well, let's get into some music, man. We got a couple of songs here. I don't know where to start, man. I feel like I want to just play. Which one? Where you want to start? I got like three records. I got
what you got? What you got?
I got 3 Points, Run Street, and Simple Beats.
All right, we gonna start it off simple. So we starting at Simple Beats.
All right, let's rock it.
We starting at we're not running street yet. We starting at Simple Beats.
The All-Star there, but me not lie. Me love that color there.
DJ Blender on the beat.
Watch it free. Late entry. Yeah. Yo, see me style. Them go find plenty. Enough. Alright then, Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new Converse to my feet. She see the style and I say the Ras neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream about. Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new All-Star to my feet. She smell the dream and I say the Ras neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream about. Check your style, check your hair, check your color. Me a All-Star for change every hour. No gonna cough, catalog now on a cover. Way before we even stars up power. Be a do it long time, try no one know a dirty rock around the ground. Just remember me the tell you, no matter how them try, them I just wanna be car. Not know where them is, I would do one be car. Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new Converse to my feet. She see the style and I say the Ras neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream about. Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new All-Star to my feet. She smell the dream and I say the Ras neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream about. I coulda Christian, they rather make she teeth out. So she not care Sunday if she get read out. See me name Pink while she a read out. How much of them boy girl me have a teeth out. See me style what a piece of the flavor. Different I say yo me not go behavior. Me did not knock it one time nowadays yeah. I know it's like when friends turn stranger. Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new Converse to my feet. She see the style and I say the Ras neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream about. Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new All-Star to my feet. She smell the dream and I say the Ras neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream about. Check your style, check your hair, check your color. Me have a All-Star for change every hour. No gonna cough, catalog now on a cover. Way before we even stars up power. Be a do it long time, try no one know a dirty rock around the ground. Just remember me the tell you, no matter how them try, them I just wanna be car. Not know where them is, I would do one be car. Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new Converse to my feet. She see the style and I say the Ras neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream about. Simple Beats when I use and I do it. I feel have a new all-star to me feet. She smell a dream and I said the brass neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream. But simple beats man I use and I do it. I feel have a new Converse to me feet. She see the style and I said the brass neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream. But simple beats man I use and I do it. I feel have a new all-star to me feet. She smell a dream and I said the brass neat. And me still I get the girl where them sit down and I dream. But
Yep. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Simple beats. Yeah, who produced that?
A friend of mine called DJ Blender.
Good stuff. All right, let's play another record.
Let's go Run Street.
You want Run Street? All right, let's do that.
Let's change the vibe now.
All right, let's do that. Here we go.
Yeah man, Bumbo Clot. Yeah man, you know it's Ras Ajai again for the floor. Them about that me a Bumbo Clot, I'm sure. Ha! Yo, real bad man run yard and foreign. Never sherms out and soft like porridge. Bleach in a cool just to get that cabbage. Have a few dog fat girl, them a married. Work few job, them a wonder how we manage. Time for the crime, them know so we savage. All in farmer, two to the forage. Family a ball with a horse and carriage car. Yard man, run straight, girl them. Dance it, style them. Concrete, down this. 6 feet, yard man. Run straight, girl them. Dance it, style them. Concrete, down this. 6 feet, girl them nuff up. Pump buff up. Coming on me hard, girl if you get rough up. Climb for the length cause you make it tough up. After we fuck, we got our bog up. Draw for the rifle 5150. From it this a yard man, they disappear swiftly. No petty crime if a big money link me. My dog's name can't call on Pitney. Yard man, run straight, girl them. Dance it, style them. Concrete, down this. 6 feet, yard man. Run straight, girl them. Dance it, style them. Concrete, down this. 6 feet.
All right.
Everything new.
Dope freestyle. How's everything down in Jamaica right now? I heard the numbers are sort of going up a little bit, like, you know.
All right. It's getting crazy because I think that people are getting restless. Like we Jamaicans aren't used to being locked down. You know this.
Yeah.
So the vibe is we're getting restless. So you find that persons are not distancing as much again as they were before. So we're having a problem in that regard. But you know, we're trying to cut down the unruliness of our people, you know, that we're really trying to cut that down.
It's rough, man. You know, like most islands, you know, Jamaica's a definitely a lively island, and definitely we like to party from church to the dance. So I understand. So I know that's a lot going on. I'm actually supposed to come down to my mom's side, which is in Portland, and go do some stuff. And I decided to postpone the trip because I heard they act a little crazy. But yeah, man, big up to Jamaica, all the Jamaicans in the building, Trinidadians, everybody, the whole islands. All right, we're gonna play this last track.
All right.
Then we're gonna have you link with everybody, and we gotta do that. So this is 3 Points by Ras Ajai. You already know, representing Portmore.
That's it right there.
That's the single right there, brother. That's it right there.
That's the one.
Yep.
All right.
That's what's up. Getting a lot of comments, getting a lot of positive comments in the chat too. Big up to Tassi and Simone.
Big ups.
Yeah, man. They're giving you some love there. Empress Rose, big up Empress Rose for sure. Who else? Let's see. Sunshine put a lot of Jamaica flags and some fire emojis.
Cool, no man. Big up. Yard man, something. You know where I go.
Yeah, we gotta get up. So everybody that needs to connect with you, you know, they want to get a drop, they want to get a dub, they want to do something. What's the best way for them to do that?
Well, you can hit me up on Ras Ajai on IG.
Okay.
Ras Ajai Music. RAS A to the J to the A to the I Music. You know it goes. Any other medium you use, it's Ras Ajai. Whether Twitter, anything, it's Ras Ajai. So you can check it out. it would be a blessing if any one of these songs, any which one you like, you add it to your playlist. It's a blessing, you know. Get people introduced to the music and stuff. So that would be, you know, that's exactly what we're trying to do. So it's a blessing to know that, you know, persons approve of what we're doing. Because when it really comes down to it, I do music. All right. But Tassie, DJ Tassie, you don't know it, go. We can organize that, G. You definitely, what we do, we sing. I sing as well, like sing, R&B singing and all them something there. So we do music. So the type of track determines the vibe that comes out on the track. So, you know, like I said, I do definitely do music. So if you check out the music, you'll realize that it's a wide array of music styles. So you don't know.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. What about an email address? Or if you can type one in.
I think it's Dirty Rock. All right. Mad Tracks 2002.
How you spelling it? MADD or just MAD?
MAD, regular tracks 2002 at Gmail.
All right.
That's news. That's a management. Yeah, that's a management. So you can link news. He'll direct all traffic my way, and he's not difficult, so you don't have to worry.
Okay, good. All right, last question I have before I open it up for people to ask questions is what does your name stand for?
Ajai. Okay. Ras in Amharic means head, and Ajai in Sheik means conqueror. So it's, you know, if you wanna put it together, it's head conqueror. You know, but Ajai means conqueror.
Yo, respect. All right, opening it up. Anybody got something they want to say? Big it up. This is the time. Show some love to Ras Ajai and say something.
No, I definitely thought this last record you played, that's the one that you really should push hard. That's your single. So yeah, we definitely here to support you, man, and definitely we support the sound, we support the music.
Thank you very much, man. Respect. What's that? Champagne legend. Mad respect, fam.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, those songs are grooving, man. I'm digging those songs, man. It's James Brown in Long Beach, California, man. So
Thank
yeah,
you,
for sure.
Mad respect.
That's good. All right. Anybody else?
Definitely. My name is DJ Queen B. I'm out of Hartford, Connecticut. Reggae. Might as well say we're highly influenced with reggae. So definitely would like a drop.
All right.
We're supporting you here in Hartford. So.
All right. Just hit me up. Let me get the info, and I promise you'll get that in a short order. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Mad respect, Queen D. Is it?
Ross, when the last time he came to US?
I've never been.
It never come off foreign.
Never come up. When I go in the embassy tell me say I'm not qualified. So I don't know how I go on.
Well, the music thing will take you around the world. So you're not worried.
That's what we're looking forward to.
Yeah, because you have to know, like, where she's at is like little Jamaica. In the country, they have the highest concentration of Jamaicans and Caribbean people in America. You know, next come Brooklyn and I think the Bronx, and then you go down to Florida. But yeah, where she's at, particularly in the United States of America, they have the highest concentration of Jamaicans. Matter of fact, Busy is from there originally.
Okay, cool.
So he was born in Jamaica, but then moved there, and then he's like was almost raised in Hartford. It's a big deal. So yeah, she can definitely help out. Anyway, we can go on and on and on. That's what it is, man. I want to say thank you for coming and tapping in with us and just getting down.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to connect with the family. Cause you don't know right now, all of our family,
Yeah.
We're all one big happy family right now, So give thanks.
Oh, it's a good thing, man. We all gotta support and keep on doing what we do. I'm gonna play a song and then I'm gonna bring on our next artist on. I see they just tapped in, so hold tight. Ross, please stay on if you want, in this if you want to build with anybody or connect through the chat, feel free to do so. All right.
All right, mad respect my family, man. My day I go and tune in, man. Don't know it go.
All right, no problem. I'm gonna link up with you too, and we build up and see what we can do. All right.
All right, my G. Mad respect.
No problem. Yeah. Just change up the vibe, keeping the move positive.
Man, don't be fading that out, bro.
Oh man,
I needed that.
Listen, man. You know, I'm just trying to keep the energy going, brother. I'm just trying to keep the energy.
Too late now, man. Too late now.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. So big up to everybody in the room. Big up to my man Bionic, of course. DJ Michi tapping in. DJ Daisy Dukes, DJ Queen B, James Brown, Michael Anderson. We got Ras Ajai still in the building. Champagne Legend, DJ Immortal, Radio Raymond T, DJ Lux, DJ Swerve hits in the building. Earl from Digiwaxx, Techmatic Sounds. Shout out to Buckwheat O'Tay representing Tampa. Willie G, aka Will Gordon. The Last Mo, Simona Gorvia. I think I said that wrong, but beautiful name. Empress Rose in the building. General Taylor, Sunshine, DJ Tassi, and of course we get to our latest guest up in the building, representing from Cali. Raymond, are you you want to introduce and bring him on? If you're there.
Yeah, okay. for sure. I had to jump on the road real quick, but I got the ladies of the Blasian Twinz. Angel, is it just you on, or is your sister on as well?
I think we're both on.
Okay, word. So it's Angel and what's the other name again? I forgot.
Leah.
Okay, well, thank you, ladies. Thank you for tapping in. I introduced you join. Yeah. I introduced you join last week, a couple weeks ago. Everybody was digging it, so I thought it was only right that we bring y'all on. Celebrate the West, celebrate the ladies who are fucking moving right now. So I know C got the pack. So I just kind of want to invite the room up. I don't know if you want to play the joint first, C, or
I just want to talk to him real quick and just see first of all, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Dope, man. So yeah, man. Like Raymond said, man, he played the record. Well, he introduced us to the record last week, and we all got excited. And actually, I think that was about 2 weeks ago now. And we all got into it and stuff. So give us a little bit of a background on you guys and where you're from, and then we'll get into it. But what's going on? Talk to us. How'd y'all get into this music game?
Go ahead, Twin. So hey, we are the Blasian Twinz. We from Compton, California. Really repping the city though. I'm just kidding. We've been doing music since we were younger. Grew up in the church, in the choirs and stuff, and just started manifesting our dreams and really doing our music and really been out here.
Dope, man.
Taking off.
And you guys originally from?
Originally from California, Compton.
Dope. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So let's play the record. I'm gonna play the song, and then we'll get into a little bit more and just getting into more y'all background, where you're heading, and where you guys want to go, and all that good stuff. Cool.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let that beat play. That shit's so hard right there, man. Like I feel like DJs. I mean, Cali, East, West is like.
Thank you.
Somewhat of an automatic because of the energy and everything. I feel like it's a automatic go, but I love it.
Well, I know I'm top for me. As soon as I heard the Dre flip in the hook, I was like, oh fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's a classic West Coast shit anyway, you know what I mean? But I really like the way y'all flipped it in the idea, from the original was, somebody here gonna fuck, and then y'all flipped it in the idea that y'all about to come up. You know what I mean? So we've been having a conversation how there was a lot of talk around pussy talk for so long, but now it's just like it's evolved into a lot of women who are legitimately spitting bars, and I want to commend y'all because you guys came out and actually performed for me. If you guys remember at the artist meet and greet before we got stuck inside, you know what I mean. So I was impressed off top with the music and with your guys' stage presence and everything you did like that. So. I'm good to see the progression. I'm happy to see the progression with everything that y'all doing.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
How long have y'all been making music for?
We've been making music for a long time now. We actually started putting music out 4 years ago? 2016 or 2017? 17. Yeah, 2000. Yeah. It was always into music though, always in the studio, just never dropped nothing. So then 2017 we started dropping stuff and videos. And then just been going through roller coasters. But everything's back together right now. So
no, it's all love, man. How's the reaction been on this record?
everybody loves this record. They're waiting for the video now. Can't wait we're about to drop that too soon. But the reaction on this one, yeah, they really like this record. It's that West Coast vibe. This was like our rebirth.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, okay. The rebirth of the Blasian Twinz.
That's crazy. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
What's the mix, ladies? What's the mix? Y'all black and what?
Filipino.
Okay, my Philippines. All right, I got my little Mexicano sons. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
Salamat. Yeah. Salamat for joining the crew today. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, good. Indeed. So what's the moves, man? Like, what's the plans when we get out this fucking panoramic right here?
We trying to go on tour. We about to do, I don't know, we have a lot of stuff lined up. So after this pandemic, we just really trying to do more shows, out of state, LA, hit all areas, possibly we're trying to put together a tour. So yeah, and we're trying to drop more stuff. So we got a lot of music videos lined up and we have a lot of good songs. So I can't wait for you guys to hear those too.
Dope. So y'all put out the EP, what y'all gonna put together? Like, what are you gonna drop?
I think we're just dropping singles right now. Eventually. And then we're gonna drop an EP. Or EP. One of them. We'll figure it out.
Coolio. All right, let's open it up. Anybody got anything they want to say? Questions? Words of encouragement. Open it up.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell y'all mama talking like that on record. Nah. Hey, now this James Brown, this James Brown in Long Beach, but I can see the girls going crazy on that hook for what y'all, talking that talk though. So that's a good look on that hook in the song and everything.
Thank you.
It's groovy.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
Don't tell her mom.
Nah, I ain't no snitch.
Buckwheat be going in at the station. He's a turn up king. He's actually on the radio live right now, listening to records. So big up the Buckwheat, okay? All right, anybody else got something else they want to say? Talk to the Blasian Twinz. They up in the house.
I just want to know, ladies, like, especially because we up in the Women's History Month, who was y'all listening to coming up? Because everything I've heard so far has been super mad West Coast. And I mean, I guess, it makes sense. Y'all coming out of Compton, but who was y'all bumping, especially considering that you said y'all started in the church?
Oh, well, I was truly inspired by Tupac and the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Those are my artists that I looked up to since I was a little girl. As for church, I just was in there singing because my grandmother made me. Had to be part of the choir. But with the singing, because I sing, Mariah Carey was one of my idols too. So that brought me into the spirit of singing in the church. Mm-hmm. And then mine was Trina. I love me some Trina. And then Mariah Carey, he's my big inspiration.
So are y'all going to be dabbling into singing at all on the EP as well? Or is this all just going to be heavy on the bars?
No, actually, most of our songs I'm singing on. This was just the only one that I'm really rapping on. So we're doing like the singing and rapping thing. But we have some more stuff rapping. It's still West Coast beats and stuff. But it's just, we got some good stuff coming, better than Coldest Summer Ever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's some hard stuff. She's gonna be doing a lot of the singing.
Hey, so who's Filipino? Your moms or your pops?
My mom.
Oh shit! So I know y'all was eating good growing up. Shit.
No, not really. She actually abandoned us, but we still talk to our family. Yeah, so we have a big story and stuff. We have music on our story as well, from when we did it back in the day. But yeah, we just did all our research that we could and held on to that part of our culture because we wasn't really raised with them. We were raised by my dad, my black side, my grandmother. So
y'all be hearing they dub the Filipinos the blacks or the Asians anyway.
Definitely.
It's all love, man. I feel like really real spill like in hip hop, Filipinos is like the next one's really about to come up. You know what I mean? Like when you look at things going on in the Bay and everything like that. You know, so either way, like I said, my wife, the Bay is lit with Filipinos, no doubt. You know what I mean? But nah, like I said, man, I just wanted to bring you ladies on because you know I've been watching everything, and I don't want to shout out the homie Bang, introducing me to y'all. You know, especially when we had y'all come out for the show, and it's good to see that y'all still doing music. I know this pandemic is kind of fucked it up a lot for a lot of artists, and the idea that just kind of figuring out what they're gonna do next. So I'm happy to see that y'all still doing this, man. And you know, a little birdie told me when y'all getting married soon, so congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Damn.
I'm right behind you with that, CL.
What the hell, man?
Hey, that don't mean the other one ain't single. Come on, yo.
Damn. I'm just joking.
Shoot your shot.
Which one? So he just said that.
So bad now. Everybody, all the hope went out the window and shit. Please stop.
Coldest summer ever, John. Coldest summer ever.
Coldest summer, man.
Text me.
Okay, my only question I have for y'all, I'm gonna go back to a conversation we were having earlier. And this is just an honest question, you know. Should Pepe Le Pew be canceled?
Oh shit.
There you go.
I think it's a logical question. Should Pepe Le Pew be canceled?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Think about it, bro. When we was watching that stuff as kids, that was the last thing that was on our mind. We just saw a skunk chasing down a cat, like a little kid chasing down a crush, just chasing it. But we didn't see anything sexual about that at all. So for them to take it out of the cartoons like that, it's like, what's that? Steve Urkel's gonna be next because the way he was chasing off the war.
But
I said it already. It's not it.
Yeah, it's
if so, then so should be Yosemite Sam because he was racist.
Yosemite Sam racist?
Well, what did you just say me?
When I pulled it up, that's what it says, but it says 7-minute drive. So when I see
hey, that's a yeah. Somebody got their combo out, you know.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam, like we could say, yeah, he was racist, but he won't battling no black folk in the cartoon. You know what I'm saying? He was battling bugs.
Well, hold on. I wanted to get I want to know from the Blasian Twinz what they think because I just want to know their take on, you know, should these old cartoons like okay, as a result of what's going on with Pepe Le Pew, now they're talking about Miss Piggy. So Miss Piggy apparently is she's getting canceled because she's been, you know, abusing Kermit for all these years, and now they're going back and saying that's wrong too. So my question is,
they're getting too sensitive.
Okay, but
peep game, CL, because this is one thing that a lot of people, it's been said, but a lot of people haven't jumped on it. So, you know, on Disney Plus, Disney's, you know, kid friendly, whatever, right? So, you know, the Muppet Show is on Disney, but they don't have it in the kids section. It's like you got to have like the parental codes or whatever to watch the Muppet Show because the Muppet Show has adult themes in it.
And it always has.
Right. And there were people at first upset like, oh man, they canceling the Muppets. No, they're not canceling the Muppets. They're just making sure that you as a parent aren't allowing your kids to watch this stuff unmonitored. So, you know what I'm saying? Blase, blah, so on and so forth. I feel like they could do the same thing with Pepe.
So my thing is I want to get a woman's perspective on this because we, you know, it's been all, you know, we've been talking about this before we jumped on, but I haven't really heard any woman really give an opinion on it because maybe, you know, as men, maybe we're just like, you know, yeah, it's a little. You're not saying anything insensitive, Bionic. You're actually saying the right thing in terms of the Muppet Show. That was a little more adult. But Pepe Le Pew, should he be canceled? Ladies, I just want to get y'all put your opinion.
My question would be: is the ladies old enough to know who Pepe Le Pew was?
I was about to say, who's that?
Hold
on.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
You know, showed up.
There's the answer, bro. There's the answer.
That was it.
That's it. That's the answer. Okay.
Okay, but to the Blasian Twinz, y'all do know who Miss Piggy was, right?
Yeah, I used to watch that. I know who that is.
Okay, so what's your take on that? Was she an abuser or what?
I don't think so. I don't think she was an abuser. She was just, I don't know. You know what?
She's abusing Kermit, man. Women see
She was a
they don't see when they
dominant.
abusing a man.
That's
They,
Yeah, she was. What'd you say, Twin?
Was she the original bad bitch?
She was dominant, and she
was dominant.
Yeah.
She was,
and he was not so dominant.
Yeah. Like what was that? Norbit and
oh yeah,
Rasputia.
Rasputia was a beast. Rasputia was a beast. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
He let her do it.
That Rasputia was something else. Anyway, that was just a topic we were having a conversation. It's pretty good. Shout out to Kia Shine in the building as well. What's up, my brother? And that's it. But
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Who would you all like to work with? Which female rappers would y'all like to work with in the future?
I would love to work with
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I love Nicki Minaj.
Mariah Carey, I just feel like she's just a legend. I would love to work with her.
Yes.
Cardi B on some turned up stuff, you know, she's hype.
Saweetie too. Saweetie, so we can link up with our fellow Asian and Black.
Yep, indeed. She had Philippines too.
Yep.
And she's hard.
Our culture with her. Yeah.
And Doja Cat.
Doja Cat.
I love Doja Cat. She's very different.
Yeah, she
that new Streets video. That new Streets video was fire.
Yeah, she is so hard. Like, I didn't expect her to be that hard. After that, bitch, I'm a cow.
Yeah, right?
She turned out something different.
Awesome.
Word. All right. Anybody else? Other questions?
Yeah, I like to say something here. I'm the quiet one because I'm from the radio station. Ladies, I like that song. I'm in Woodland Hills. My station is in Woodland Hills, California. I'd like to invite you out one day to do that song or your music live at our station. I think that our 1 million followers and listeners would love that song.
Thank you for the opportunity. We will do that for sure. That's great.
You can check out our station at NAAB Radio. We just launched a hip hop station, and I think you could be a good flagship to really push it to the next level for us. So check us out at NAAB Radio. Give us a call. See if we can put something together.
Okay, sure thing. We'll do that.
Yeah, ladies, if you're not familiar with this, I don't know how much Zoom you've been doing. We have a chat going within this call. If you want to put any info to either your managers or your PRs or whatever the case may be, so people can reach out either for drops or whatever. Like I said, the pack itself, I think, is gonna be up on Digiwaxx for the DJs to grab and everything like that. So something like this, I just thought was important for y'all ladies because, like I said, I know y'all rep heavy for the West, but we're in a stage right now where shit is beyond regional, and I think that song works everywhere in all the different markets.
They're trying to catch us up.
Yeah. As Tassi was saying, it could work in the Bay. You know what I mean? It could work in Atlanta. It could work everywhere, especially right now with the movement of you ladies. So, just keep doing your thing, man, and excited to see what is to come, no doubt. You know what I mean? I think y'all the complete package, so I'm excited to see what comes up out of it all.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it so much.
So, and people that want to get in contact with you, what's the best way? Do y'all got an email? How do y'all?
I put it in the chat for you guys. I don't know. Can you see it?
Yes.
Blasian Twinz at yahoo.com.
Okay. 2 Z's?
Yes.
Okay, bet.
And then what the best way though really is the DM or what?
Yeah, DM too. Blasian Twinz with a Z on IG.
Okay, word.
So, ladies, it was a pleasure having y'all on. And look forward to helping y'all grow with what y'all doing straight up. The record's a hit though. The record's hard. So
yeah, man.
Keep on doing this. What Raymond did is the right thing. Like, you guys just gotta just stay on this path in terms of just reaching out, getting on these DJ calls until you can really get out there again. Between that and the other content y'all making, make friends and blow the song up. That's it.
Okay.
We're gonna do that.
Thank you guys for the opportunity and thank you for having us on your show. I had a
you so
great
much.
time chatting with
And
you guys.
you guys are fully moving independently right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you open to the label talks right now, or are you all just still trying to move stay indie right now?
We're just really trying to just drop a lot of music so it can make sense.
Gotcha.
Once these labels do this up.
Good shit. Good shit.
All right. Let me get into this next record, and then we're gonna come back with our last artist of the day, and that's what it is. Let's go. All right. We just kicked off the international segment just a little bit. Shout out to Earl. He sent that one over, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been needing him to break these down because he goes deep digital digging overseas. Earl, who's this? What's the record all about? What's good? Earl, 1 2 1 2. All right, I'll just say what it is. I guess we have to go do some digging ourselves. The artist is, hold on one second, y'all. I gotta get the artist name. The artist is NSG featuring Potter Paper. Drunk Guitar is the name of the record. Brand new overseas joint. Shout out to the UK. Obviously, they from there, and that's just what it is. But when Earl comes back, I'll let him give the whole breakdown and tell everybody what it is. So that's what it is. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, Swerve. So that's what it is, just so you know. Cool. New Music Wednesday. Shout out to everybody in the building. Been a cool day. Just got off with the Blasian Twinz. They were cool. Shout out to everybody in the building. And we're going to get in with our last artist. Known him for a long time. Good brother. Good energy. Always preaching positivity.
Indeed.
And always putting people on, man. And also a Clubhouse star. Yeah. I want to say he's a Clubhouse star almost overnight. I was like, damn, Kid Shiner blew up. I was hyped. I had like 4,000 followers and shit. So I know, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. I'm hot. I say, yo, Kia shot like 20,000.
Yeah.
That's love, man. But you do positive things on this. So love is love on that, man.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. See, between you and I, bro, there's always been the positive energy and synergy. You know what I mean? You and everybody at Digiwaxx has always been able to support, even when my first wave of swag and drip music is so crispy. So, you know what I mean? So I appreciate, you know what I mean, the platform today to be able to speak, you know what I mean, and to be able to tap in with you, brother. And that NFT thing, we got to tap all the way in.
Oh yeah, we are actually going to talk about that on the later. I'm going to just really get into that with everybody because everybody can really make money off of that as well as let their creative juices flow. And I know we're going to do that with you and whatnot. But let's go back a little bit. For those who don't know you, I want you to reintroduce yourself and sort of talk about your journey, your musical journey, how you started. And,
okay. I started music professionally back in like my first label was in 1998 that I started my independent label in Memphis. And then I, just kind of borrowed a lot of lessons. And then I started this label called Rap Hustlers in 2001. And I had Drummer Boy was my producer, and I was selling his beats in New York to D and Y and Rough Riders and those guys. And I was able to parlay placing his beats to a publishing deal for myself that I got for Universal Music Publishing back in 2002. And then I was able to take that money and then parlay that into really putting that money into my Rap Hustle label. And then I signed Yo Gotti, I signed Lil Chat, I signed Skinny Pimp, I signed Gangsta Black, a lot of the artists that are from Memphis. So I kind of learned how the music or learned my flow pretty much after putting out albums on those guys. I had a distribution deal with TVT back in 2003. And that's when I put out the first Life album by Yo Gotti, the first videos and stuff like that. And then the Skinny Pimp projects and stuff like that. So, so if you don't know who Skinny Pimp was like the movie Hustle and Flow was where Ludacris played this rapper named Skinny Black. That was the director, Craig Brewer. He modeled his character after this artist named Skinny Pimp that I had signed to me in Gangsta Black. So Skinny Pimp, Gangsta Black, and that's what Skinny Black was, Ludacris' character. It was about this particular artist that I had signed back in the Gap. So started that way, you know what I mean, as a CEO. And then I would always kind of take the P. Diddy marketing approach by, you know, rapping or putting my hooks on records and producing records or whatever and featuring on those joints. And pretty much from there is how I got my first regional hit, record called TVs that I did with me, Yo Gotti, Skinny Pimp, and A-Ball. It started from that. And, I started to build my repertoire as a CEO as well as also as a rapper, because I was on, had to be shot. That was our first video we ever shot. And, so I just did the distribution thing with TVT for a while, and we moved a couple 100,000 records, but TVT's business wasn't right. So Gotti stayed with them, but I was able to move on and got my solo deal with Universal Music Publishing Universal Music Records, Universal Motown back in 2007. And then I had the So Crispy wave and Respect My Fresh and records like Stunner Frames. These songs were like drip swag records back then. You know what I mean? Well, Jeezy was hollering Trap or Die. I was talking about Respect My Fresh. That was like my vibe or whatever back then. And I kind of parlayed that into, then I came with Checking My Fresh, which was I had like about 5 or 6 jam of the weeks from 07 to like 2010. And then I co-wrote Drake's Best I Ever Had. Around that time, there was a little controversy about that because Drake was like, nah, I didn't write it, but he wasn't aware that the song came from a record that I produced for Lil Wayne called Do It For The Boy, because I am a writer and producer. And, so I ended up getting that credit for the Drake record, The Best I Ever Had. It's at 5 million to this day. He re-released it last year too, so that was a blessing. Pretty much from that, I kind of, my mom and my dad passed away. The cancer and my little brother. So, with a DUI, when somebody was driving while intoxicated and fell asleep at the wheel, and my little brother passed away. So I was kind of dealing with losses or whatever, man, as far as my family members or whatever, man. But at the same time, my mom and my dad wanted me to really tap into acting. So did my little brother. So I started taking acting classes from Terry Vaughn and was able to get hired in a pilot that Roger Bob was shooting, and kind of been parlayed that into got me an agent, and then I got my first booking was with Atlanta, with acting opposite of Donald Glover and Childish Gambino in season 2 of Atlanta, episode 203. Then I got the Superfly movie booking where I played Big Man opposite of Trevor Jackson and Jason Mitchell. Then I just played in Star. I did a 9-episode stint with those guys where I played Leon, which was a pimp, and I got killed at the end. And then I did Greenleaf, season 4 of Greenleaf, episode 2 and 3. And then I just did I did voiceover acting too. I'm a voiceover character in the video game Red Dead Redemption. And then Red Dead Redemption 2, the Rockstar video game. I'm in that game. And then and I got another one I'm on called Dark Future 2 that's coming out as well. As far as on the voiceover acting. And then I just did a TV sitcom called The Johnson. Cedric Entertainer is the executive producer of that. So I'm in that. And I'm currently working on a movie called They Clone Tyrone with Jamie Foxx and Kiefer Sutherland and John Boyega that just won that Emmy. You know what I mean? So that's we were shooting that down in Atlanta now, and I got some other cool things coming up too, man. So and in the midst of those things, I started a inspiration for your situation, a positivity blog called Coffee with Kinfolk, which is what you see right here, coffeewithkinfolk.com. And I started it back in 2016, just as inspiration for your situation. It's like a cup full of good positivity with me. And my coffee is always blackjack, nothing but big facts. So I've been doing it for 5 years, doing pretty good branding that, getting my merch off, really doing well. Last year we had our biggest year in merch sales. But but then Clubhouse came out and I kind of parlayed what I was doing on Coffee with Kinfolk to a Clubhouse room. And then and that took off for me. And I got on the app about Christmas. And like I said, I've probably got about 20,000 followers now, just by doing that in this Industry Connect room that I co-host that show on there too as well. So kind of I'm across the board, you know what I mean? Like a renaissance man. I try to say it is that I feel like it's that because, I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthened me. So it's like, I look up to like Will Smith and Childish Gambino and Donald Glover and Mark Wahlberg and Queen Latifah and people that came from music and then went to film and television. So that's what I'm doing out here. But I still love music and I've still been able to stay writing music. So I've been very, very busy in the publishing side of the game. Last year was a blessing when COVID happened. One of the businesses that were recession proof was publishing. So a lot of people at home doing COVID, they're doing a lot more streaming. So the publishing game was good for me. So I was able to, I've closed about 15 publishing deals for different artists through Sony, ATV, since my man took over there. And Mike Jackson and Big John. So I've been able to do those things. And one of the records that I brought over there was the #1 record, the WAP record. I was able to I was able to broker a deal with Sony for Frank Ski. He owns that. There's some hoes in this house. That original record, he owns that. So I was able to broker a multi-million-dollar publishing deal for him, the #1 record over there. So I do a lot of behind the scenes as well as on front in the camera and behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? In front of the camera and also behind the scenes as well. So so that's pretty much the gist of like, what I've been able to do. And but it ain't about what I did, it's about what I'm doing. And I feel like music is always in my heart, and I've been able to just keep my vibe going with that. I have a publishing deal for the studio that I co-op with, which is Tree Sound Studios in Atlanta. So me and the owner, we started a new publishing company called 3 in the Tree, and we also have that deal through Sony ATV as well. So I sign a lot of new producers and stuff like that. So my ear has always been to the street. My pulse is always on what's going on with the game. And and I've just been blessed to be able to, through the years, keep my fresh together, you dig? So, I'm able to come on with this music, man. And so now, it's funny, but the records that I'm going to play out, I'm going to play on this show, or that you guys are going to check out or whatever, these songs, I kind of blew up on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I play them doing my show. There's one record called Up to Something, and people just love it. And this Respectfully record, yes, sir, they love it too. So I said, okay, cool. Well, I try to sell records because I just was writing with P. Diddy. If you go to my Instagram, Kinfolk_Kia Shine, you can see me in there working on Diddy's new project and a few other people's project on the writing side of things. So, but these 2 records, I was going to sell them, but then I felt like, it's kind of better for me to hold on to these right here. So they kind of represent me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like, okay, I'll come out and do the artist thing too and drop some music as well. So, that's pretty much what I'm doing, man. You know what I mean? All things. You did.
That was awesome. That was definitely the most descriptive introduction anybody has ever given. Without question. You went through everything, man. That's ill. Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. I just want to make sure everybody's aware of what's going on, you know what I mean? And, what I'm doing. Because some people are, it's so much going on. We're inundated with so much music and so many different waves that, sometimes people get lost in the shuffle of what's going on. But what I haven't been able to do is lose my footstep or lose my speed on what's going on out here with this music. And I've been able to, stay in the pulse of what's going on in the game and be able to, stay relative. I also had a radio show did a radio show in Memphis called The Current Situation. That was a specialty radio show that I was doing every Monday night in my hometown of Memphis on High 107.1. I was doing that since 2013. So I did that for like 7 years out there. You know what I mean? So, just like being able to just keep my ear to the street and my foot on the gas and my finger on the pulse of what's going on. You know what I mean? So, because as far as a creative, I'm a creative hustler, man. You know what I mean? So, I got to keep everything moving. One is too close to none. I have to have multiple sources of income. So, because I got these 6 kids, I'm married. I'm 19 years with my wife. You dig? And and we celebrating that Black love and just keeping everything moving and grooving.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, with all that being said, I mean, shoot, I'm happy to know you. Shit.
Come on, CL, man. Listen, man, stop it, man. Stop it.
Hey, no, I'm happy because you are successful. Always been humble, and you do your thing, and at the end of the day, it's all about inspiring others. The list is that has been said to let people know how many people, how many things that you can do in this business, and how to create your own space without having to sell out, without having to, do things you don't really want to do. And that's
exactly. That's exactly what it is. You want to be able to eat what you kill, and you want to be able to speak what you feel. Because I eat what I kill and I speak what I feel daily, and there's a big freedom in that, you know what I mean? To be able to, so I appreciate you for saying that, you know what I mean? Because that's definitely what I represent, you know what I mean? The independent spirit and being able to just get it done and not being able to stay in any boxes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not good with boxes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I like to just keep moving, and you know what I mean. Just keep, because it ain't about what you did; it's about what you're doing, man. And you know, the same guy that blessed me back then or blessed me yesterday, I just believe my best days is ahead of me, not behind me. You know what I mean? And you know, and I want to inspire other people, because people do two things: they either drain you or they're gonna inspire you to become a higher you. You know what I mean? To try to raise your frequency. So I just want to be that. You know what I mean? An inspiration for somebody's situation. You know?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's get into the music. Like you said, you know, these two records, both uplifting and dope. Which one do you want to play first?
So the Respectfully record is a real right now bop. It's like, you know, it's the phrase that pays. I like the term respectfully and the whole yes Sirski thing, but it just got a good summertime feel to it. It's that feel good record that, you know, the DJs can kind of start the club with, you know what I mean? You can kind of get that going and just kind of, you know, it's a good feel good record. The Up to Something record is what the statement is in that record is, when you down to nothing, God is up to something. You dig what I'm saying? So it's more of it's like to me, it's like the new Jesus Walks. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a record that, like, it is, sometimes people want to put it in a gospel range, but it's just a real record. You know what I mean? An inspirational record. You know what I mean? So when you down to nothing, God up to something. You know what I mean? And you do what you can, and he gonna do what you can't. Says don't faint. You dig? And that's the message behind that record. So it don't matter whichever one you want to play, brother.
All right, I'm gonna start Respectfully. I think that's the way to go. No,
Respectfully, you did.
Which one? I think I'm gonna go up to something first. Let's play that.
All right, come on, let's do it.
Woo!
That's fire. That's fire.
That's a bop right there. I'm with that.
That's a bop. That's a real bop. And see, the thing about that song, it ain't about me. That song right there is about someone listening to that, knowing that when you down to nothing, man, God up to something. So don't stop. Don't give up. You know what I mean? Period.
What a message. What a message. What a message. I mean, this is Mike. That is a message. That I'm going to call that the message of the day. How about that?
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Of the day, because we need that, you know.
Thank you, brother.
Especially with what we're dealing with right now.
Don't go out to the back.
What we've been through and what we're dealing with, that's a message, brother. I do appreciate that, you know.
Nah, thank you, brother. I feel like it was the record that God said for me to do and to put out. You know what I mean? And it's bigger than me. If you don't like Kia Shine or you don't dig what I vibe or whatever, I'm fine. That record right there is the message in that record. And I just hope people don't be scared to play something that, you know what I mean? They're saying that God is up to, when you down to nothing, God's up to something. I just hope they don't try to put it in a box of just gospel, because it's so much bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna spotlight that record. I'm gonna get with you. I have a radio station that plays gospel, but I have 13 different stations, and I'm gonna spotlight that record this weekend on the gospel.
And thank you, man. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna have my DJs to push that. So definitely take my info down. I'll just give you my number. All right, it's just I'm gonna give you my cell, 702.
Wait, Mike, put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat? Okay.
Okay. How we gonna get it all done? Plus, we definitely got to put that up on Digiwaxx as well. That's you know, I can't lie. While I was a media.
No, that's I hope I'm not crossing the line, but definitely that touched my spirit there today. You know, I needed that.
Thank you, man.
I needed that. You know, so I'll put it in the chat for sure. You know, and we'll connect. All right.
Thank you.
That's a nice record, yo. It's a nice record.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hey, Immortal, are you trying to say something, my brother? Yo, Immortal, you're coming in real rough.
You hear me?
You're broken up so bad. I can't even lie.
You hear me?
No, you're sort of broken up. It's like really bad. You got a bad connection.
You hear me right now?
Sound like the Matrix.
I know.
Sound like a robot. Sound like a robot.
So here's the story. Immortal taps in every week from Nigeria. He's tapping in from Lagos. So sometimes he got bad reception.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him try one more time.
Hello. You hear me? Hello.
He on auto tune.
All right, we got to mute his mic. I tried, man. We're going to try to mute his mic, man. You know.
Yeah, I hate that, bro. I hate that. But tell him to shoot a text in the chat or whatever, so we can see what he's talking.
Link up because he's doing his thing, you know, out there.
Yeah.
We think he's in jail.
You heard me, bro?
No. Try again. You up, yo, Immortal. Try to call back.
Yeah, if you could text in the chat because we can't hear you.
Just text in the chat, brother. Text in the chat, brother.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I was saying, you know, for me, I just started pulling up the playlist and I'm trying to find a record so I can put it in there right away. Is it on the DSPs right now?
No, it's gonna be up there on Friday. This is exclusive. You know what I mean? So you can do what you do because it's brand new. You know what I mean? It'll be up by Friday though.
That's even better. Exclusive is even better.
Yeah, it's exclusive. It's exclusive. So that's for you. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Dope. Man, how's Atlanta been for you?
Man, it's been great, man. The move from Memphis to Atlanta was it's just a blessing, bro. Because you know, like I love my city, I love my state, but to get to the love, you got to get through the hate. And it's like when the people in Memphis, I rest a ceiling. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, it was like, okay, I need to go somewhere where I can like be inspired, not just be the plug for everybody else. I need to go somewhere where I can get plugged. So it was like I've been down here, and it's just like I moved here before I even came out with So Chris because I knew the film and TV was coming, and I wanted to do that thing. So I wanted to be in position, and it's been blessed, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's even through the pandemic, man. Atlanta has just been wow, man. It's been incredible. You know what I mean? It's just the nucleus. It's a pulse, and everything is here. You know what I mean? At least for my grind concern, it's just, you know, it works for me.
No, that's dope, man. It seems like it has been a land of opportunity for those who focus on it. And shout out to my guys. They do earn your leisure. They moved down to Atlanta. They've been killing it. And Wall Street Trapper, he's been killing it. Like it's just been great. Just seeing how people from finance to music and to all these other things, you know, it just seems like to be a lot of shine in Atlanta, no pun intended.
Yeah, and then it's us, you know what I mean? It's people that, you know, it's just us as far as I see it's game, you know what I mean? Us, you dig? You know, so it's like it's just good to be somewhere where us is like, you know, prevalent and relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's play the next joint.
Yeah, respectfully. Now this is like a bop for the women and for the relationships and the ride vibes. Let me know what you think about that.
Let's do it.
Oh.
A lot of love, getting some chat love in here.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank y'all very much, man. Like, I hope y'all enjoy that respectfully. You know what I mean? Because respectfully, you know, yeah. Sersky.
That's what's up. Go ahead, Raymond. Go ahead.
No, that's it, G. I mean, I just like all the feels and all the records, man. It's definitely, like I said, just them shits that, you know, we talk about this week to week. We all kind of know what works, you know, out there and what the fuck we're getting in kind of your mainstream stuff or whatever the case may be. So it's cool to get these records that, you know, again, if you want to talk respectfully or whatever, that you can tell it's true to your nature and just shit. I've been taking out notes, all the fucking shit you've been dropping anyway. So. You know,
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother.
Good stuff, man. Good. You can tell it's genuine and from the heart too, man. And we couldn't ask for anything more from an artist. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. I so appreciate it, brother. I really do, man. Thank you so much, bro. And any support on it, man, is appreciated. I do have these respectfully tees in different colors and all that. So if y'all want some of these joints for supporting or whatever, just all I need is just sizes. Or I can send you a coupon to my site. You can go to my site and get them for free. And just ship them to you for free. You know what I mean? If y'all dig the vibes on these joints, I got hoodies and t-shirts or whatever, the respectfully joints or whatever. So,
I'm gonna need both.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So just all I need y'all to do is if CL, if you could just send me the people that need it or whatever, then I'll send codes to everybody. You can go right in, put the code in, bam, and then
perfect.
And ship.
So what do you do? General's on it. General said yes.
All right.
Shout out to Buck.
Hats as well. You got hats as well.
I can create the hats for you as well too. Yeah, but I got the shirts and the hoodies is on deck, and I can create the hats if you want that too.
Hey, can I? Hey,
like matching tee with the hat, you know.
I got you. That's like the buckets or the just the regular snapback. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. I can do that.
What is
Yo,
the
Kia
site?
Shine, this is James Brown in Long Beach, California, man. Both of those, man, I'm digging both of those tracks. And like CL said, when for your first introduction, man, that was nothing but motivation for me, man. So, yo, keep doing what you're doing, bro. We love what you're doing already.
Thank y'all, man. Thank you. I'm humble, bro. Seriously. Thank you, bro. Thank you, seriously, bro.
I want to say, like you say, respectfully. I'm glad you don't sound like everything else that's out here. You know, I'm just being real.
Keep it real. Again, I want to say this is Mike from NAB Radio. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up. You know, we got you. Whatever we can do,
man.
Here, you know, we got you.
Man, listen, man. I appreciate it so much, bro. I'm putting my email address on the chat, and then I'm putting the site up here, and I'm gonna load the Respectfully merch up. Like when I get off this call, you'll see all the colors. Give me like about 15 minutes from I get off this call, and it'll be all up on the site. You know what I mean? And then I'll just shoot me an email of what you just shoot me an email. You can shoot me an email, and then I'll hit you and tell you, hey, it's up. You can just go to the site with the codes, and I'll generate the codes for you.
Cool. All right. Much love.
Yeah, man. Everybody just let me know, and I'll make sure that happens for sure.
Yeah, definitely not a problem.
So, what you're releasing are 2 singles, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm taking it back old school, just doing like an A and B side, like the A. The A side is Respectfully, B side is the Up to Something, and I'm just dropping both of them. I'm uploading them to the Empire format. Today I just got the masters back, the ones I just sent you with the masters. So I'm finna upload them and and it usually takes them about 3-4 days to get everything like up and running. But like I said, I just wanted to get on the call with you and just give you both of them exclusively first. You know what I'm saying? So definitely like so you can get them out there, and then like I said, I'm available for any drops or whatever y'all need me to do. You know what I mean? Just shoot me an email, and if you know my pedigree, I'm gonna follow up and make sure that everything I say I'm gonna do is gonna have to be done. So for the merch to the interviews, whatever it is you need, this is no cap in my rap. Just email me, let me know what it is, let's schedule it, and let's get it done.
Yeah, much love.
Great.
I could definitely that first joint. I could see it since you in the film. I could see that being in the film and the scene.
Yeah, you know what, man, it's crazy because I'm pitching it for the movie I'm in now. I'm pitching it for that. I'm like, yeah, hey, I thank y'all for letting me get in the movie, but can I get y'all some of this music? So I'm trying to pitch it for that too, man. But yeah,
you'll get it. You already got it. I'm gonna say it like that. You already got it.
Man, speak it, believe it, receive it. I receive it. Thank you, bro.
Nah, man, that's what's up, man. I'm definitely just proud of everything, man, that you're doing.
Thank you, CR. Thank you so much, bro, for giving me the opportunity to speak and for featuring the records and all of that, bro. And like, let me know what I need to do to blast it or whatever I need to do, bro. Just like, tap into me so I can do what need to be done to get it, service to these DJs. Because I still think that you can put your music on DSPs or whatever, but like the DJs still got to have the records, the music. They still got to have it, bro. So it's like, that's why I appreciate these things, because certain things just ain't gonna change. DJs is gonna be always necessary. You know what I mean? So, and the influencers and tastemakers like yourself. So I just appreciate it.
Nah, same here, man. And let's do it. Let's do that. Let's do more. Anybody else want to talk to Kia Shine? You got him here, dropping knowledge.
I just want to ask, will he have the full DJ service pack available?
Yeah. I'm the like the clean, the dirty, the instrumental, all that or whatever. I just got them all in today. So if you need it today, I could email it because I just got them. They're all back today.
Cool. Like that.
Yeah. So I can shoot them right over to you.
I think you sent me? I think you might have sent it to. I don't know.
Yeah, I sent you the clean, dirty for Respectfully, and there's only one version of the Up to Something. It's just the main version of that. But yeah, it's so you got everything I just played. You got everything. So
let's rock. Word up. We're on with Kia Shine. Anybody else got anything they want to say? Talk about, build with Kia Shine on. This is the time.
No, the music was definitely dope, man. It's funny because I was just watching Superfly a couple of days ago. You got a kid, folk? He's like, no, I got. Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes of that movie. I was cracked up.
Oh man, you gonna embarrass me on here, man.
Yo, how many times did y'all have to do that take where he like fake chop you in the neck?
Dude, like, listen, we did that so many times, bro. Like, I can't even put a number on it, bro. My knees, they had knee pads on, elbow pads on. I had to fall so many times, bro. I fell so many times, bro. It was
you're
like
taller than him, right? You're taller than him.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", 6'5". So it's like, bro.
Oh yeah.
When I fall down, it's like it's a whole lot. You know? So, yeah. It was a lot.
That dice set y'all had was fire though. I was like, dang, where'd they get that at?
Say it again. Say
that. Dice set? That little Asian like board thing y'all had?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Nah, nigga, I was trying to get them to let me have that joint. Like, let me have this.
Yeah.
I was trying to get that.
They
wouldn't let me get it. Yeah, that was hard though. I did like that Asian like, boy, that shit was hard, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, y'all was on some next level stuff with that.
That's DirectX though. He did. He found that thing.
Oh, he did?
Shout out to
Yep, that was him.
Man, I ain't talked to him in a long time. That's what's up.
Yep, DirectX, bro. You know what I mean? Dude talented. He's smart, dude.
Yeah, Toronto in the building. That's great.
Yes, indeed. Toronto.
Facts. That's a cult classic though. Definitely should have got more recognition, but yeah, that's up there though. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I was just thankful to be able to be in this jump, man. It's like, man, somebody said, man, what you think about was you mad they knocked you down in the movie? I said, man, ever since they knocked me down, it's been going up. So
right.
So I said, man, all right, it's whatever, man. Let's go.
Facts.
Seriously, man.
Queen, I think you was gonna say something.
I just want to say, wonderful, wonderful speaker. Definitely should get into motivational speaking.
I'm already into it. I'm already coffeewithkinfolk.com. Coffeewithkinfolk.com. That's what the site is about. It's a motivational, inspirational site. It's inspiration for your situation is what it is. So all it is videos of just motivational things. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's Yep. And then if you go to my room on Clubhouse, they'll be doing the morning coffee with kinfolk. I got an official club on that thing too. And yeah, we be in our room just like it's motivational speaking. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, good. I support you. So I'm a DJ here in Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford, Connecticut. You go up out there, man. I love Hartford, man. I've been through there several times.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Back in the day, back in the day I went through there. I've been through there several times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back at Paradise. I DJ at Paradise. My brother's the owner, so you're always welcome.
Oh yeah, come on, man, hit me up. Let's put something together. We can do a little single release or a little coffee with kinfolk pop up or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever we need to do, we can do it.
Sounds good.
All right, seriously, man. Just follow up. Listen, let's network to increase our network, and let's follow up to get our dollars up.
Excellent.
All right, so just please, like, follow up with me. I follow back up. You know what I mean? Me, my wife, my sons, we all run our family business in here, and it's like whatever need to be done, hit me, and we're gonna get it done.
Sounds good. I will be reaching out to you.
Thank you very much, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Dope. Well, my brother, thank you for tapping in. Like I said,
no problem at all.
Doing
Send me the
and just building it, and it's been love and it's all love. So yeah, what you want me to send you?
No, I was just saying, send me the links once you get the whatever features or whatever. Just send me the links so I can like all the screenshots so I can go crazy with the promotion on my grams and whatever, you know what I mean, and all that or whatever and stuff. So, so I just send people to your site to be able to listen to it exclusively or whatever and stuff like that. Because it ain't available on the DSPs yet, so I can send them there.
Yeah. All right, that'd be up today.
Okay, bet. And I'm finna put these shirts up right now, guys. So just like I said, they'll be up in about 15 minutes. So when they get up, just hit me, and then as you and then I'll send you codes, and you can just you'll even need me. You just go to my site, put the code in, boom, boom, bong, and it's like it'll be right to you.
Yeah.
Drop your email. Don't forget to drop your email.
I did. My email. I dropped it in. I put it in there on the texts on the comments or whatever. Like, hold on. Yeah, I put it in the little comment. How do you do it? Hold on.
I think you might have sent it directly to somebody. You got to send it to everyone where it says everyone.
How do I the chat? Okay, there it is. So do I just put it in the chat?
Yeah, the chat.
Yeah.
Sure, it's
Oh,
not
but
everyone.
yeah, I see it. Okay, everyone, I got it. Hold on. Yes, online. Oh, yeah, you sure right. I sent it to just one person. You are correct. Here is the contact right here, and then this is the website right here. I'm putting on here as well, and there it is, right there. That's it. So it should be in there, bro. So like, please, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's work.
Okay.
All right.
Word up. Kia
Bless
Sean,
y'all.
thank you for tapping in.
Thank
And,
y'all, man. Respectfully, thank y'all very much. And remember, when you down to nothing, just know God is up to something. Yes, Sirski.
All right.
All right.
And no doubt about it, yo. That's what's up, man. You know, we've been trying to do our thing.
Oh, no, that's an accident. Hold
on, what's that? Yeah, so you know, that's what it is, man. I'm happy that Key was able to tap in and just join in. He's been doing his thing for a long time and just been humble about it and doing his thing and whatnot, and that's what it is, man. So I'm just happy that he jumped in and we just did that. New Music Wednesdays, it's a fun one. Gotta play something for you know, for yesterday, but let's rock this, you know, this for Big. I had to play something for Big, you already know. Rest in peace.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice.
Baby.
Hey man, that was one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorite shits right there, dog.
Yeah, man. That was my shit, man. This album was just beyond. You know what I mean? And it's just whack. That's the only bad thing with hip hop. That shit, you know, how much further would we be? Not saying that, you know, Biggie wouldn't have fell off, or somebody wouldn't have fell off, but damn, you know, we didn't lose the Pox. You know?
I was just about to say that. Like, imagine if Big was still alive, Pun. I would have loved to hear Pun and Big on a track together.
Oh man,
that would have been crazy.
I heard the craziest story in a CH room yesterday, celebrating Big. Him and the Junior Mafia was in North Carolina wrapping up a tour, and they was on their tour bus, right? And they was out of weed. So Biggie traded a verse with an artist for £quarter to make sure they had weed to get back to New York.
That's the real shit.
I think I know that dude.
That's fine.
Really?
I think I know that dude.
Because
I've heard about 2 or 3 big in North Carolina stories. You know what I'm saying? Like from cats that were here during that time. So I think I might know that guy.
Wow.
He don't rap no more though.
Even I guess Timbaland's got some unreleased B.I.G. music.
Oh yeah, he does.
That never's been put out. So
happy birthday, Timbaland.
Happy birthday,
Timbaland. Happy birthday, right. Timbaland. We was going to play. Okay, yes, true. And congratulations to Timbaland and Swiss on their deal.
Versus and Trilly.
It's a good move, man. You know, I look at it like, yo, you built something that people wanted, and you know, an idea becomes multi-millions of dollars, man. That's an accomplishment, yo. I don't, you know, people want to knock them and saying they're selling out. I don't see you selling out. I see you growing.
Bro, I cussed about 5 people out yesterday because
that's the machine, dog. Come on.
Guy.
Build, grow, sell. Build, grow, sell.
This is my thing, bro. I really went in on a couple cats because I was like, first of all, y'all might remember when the Versus was going, and I was like, yo, remember they started it out with the writers and the producers, like the unsung people that are behind the scenes, and then they moved into the artist thing, and I had an issue with that, and niggas told me I was tripping. Now they sell it, and now y'all are mad. Like, nigga, that was the direction the whole shit was going. That was why they started engaging the artists in the first place. Number one. Number two, you're like, oh, they're selling out. They're doing this. They're doing that. Motherfucker, like, if you got a business or you working for somebody, you don't want to be doing the exact same thing forever. And you don't want to just be trapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to build, sell, and move on to the next venture. That's what everybody wants to do. So what's the problem?
Jealousy.
The problem is that people don't know how to elevate.
Jealousy.
They did the right thing. They saw it for what it was. They know how powerful technology is, and you're supposed to do that. When you out here winning, You know, I mean, again, they didn't completely sell out. Of course, they have some stake in it, but why not expand? And that's what we as entrepreneurs have to do. We have to get educated. They knew what time it was. I mean, think about it. Versus really started off with Tim and Swiss back in the day when Summer Jam happened, when they was competing against each other like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's when it really started, when they was competing against each other. And if you don't recall, Swiss and them was saying a while back, they want to do something that's going to elevate to the next level. And look what happened. 6 years later, they cashed in on the opportunity. They knew the technology was going to be rich enough to do what needs to be done. They didn't sell out. They're just elevating. And I just think, you know, in our culture, we just got to get better. Let's get educated on how we can come in and tap into a game that can, you know, continue to give you 7 figures and some estate in your brain in which you build.
And what's even funnier to me is the same people talking that shit are the same people out here talking about jumping Bitcoin, buy low, sell high, blah, blah, blah. Then they do that with something they built.
Yeah.
And you got a problem.
Yeah. And you
Just
know
like
what?
they had a problem with
I'll share
hoes.
this with you. One thing I respect about CL, about 3 years ago, CL, you remember we was talking about Bitcoin?
Yeah, probably. I'll tell you this. I've been telling people about it for a long time.
Yeah. You was talking about it for a long time. Even when what's name started the app, it was a conversation about Bitcoin. And I give you kudos for what you recently accomplished with Trailer. I think his name was Trey Lorenz. Tory Lane. Yeah. And this is the disappointing factor about it, right? We got our own people who are doing things on a level of what corporate white America is doing, and people don't pay attention to it.
You're 1,000% right.
And I'm like, yo, that's what's up. Now I'm really like, oh damn, like he makes, now again, I don't know as far as language translation wise how much he really got paid, but I respect the fact that my people did it.
Nah, and that's what it is. The bottom line is, you know, people get jealous over the most stupidest stuff. You can't do nothing but tip your hat to somebody that can, you know, make a way out of something. With just an idea. Just an idea. That's pretty remarkable to me. So, you know, I give him complete props. Ain't nothing else to say to me. And shout out to Jay-Z too. Jay-Z had a hell of a week last week.
Okay.
Over $500 million week.
Yeah,
Right.
he did 297 just off of title.
And I saw that title joint banked all the other investors about 8.9.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Like all the initial investors, right?
Right.
Yeah, J. Cole, Beyonce,
Right.
Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, yeah, all them, Daft Punk.
Right. And what's so crazy is he bought his stocks back.
Right.
He bought them back and resold them. And I'm like, yo, and the thing about it is this: he came from Marcy. He came from the projects.
Look, I feel like it never is just about using what you got to get what you want, man. That book.
Not only that, it's about that circle
is
too.
a key one, man. If you ever
the circle's important.
Yeah,
it's about that circle too, man. Like
Think
that
and
circle.
Think and Grow Rich. That is the book. Think and Grow Rich. It gives you a lot of tips on that, on just, you know, how to do what he did. You know, just pretty much muscle it from the mind's perspective, you know, and whatnot.
But this is just the thing about it, what people don't understand. One thing I respect about Hov, he came from the struggle, and he made sure as he was elevating, he was wise enough to expand the team that can help support him to get there. And when you start to do that, that's when things just start to come together. There's no I, it's a we. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I commend. Like when I look at my brothers out here doing it today, like UCL, Ray, and a whole bunch of you guys are doing extremely well. And it's just really sad that in our culture, sometimes we have to pivot to get the right supporting people, the supporting cast to help us get down, you know what I'm saying? Just get to the finish line.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just have to part ways with the non-supporting cast. Let them continue to wave on the sidelines as you scroll your ass right on down the line.
We gotta play a record. We gotta play a record just for love today. I mean, you know, last thing I am gonna say is that, you know, there's more and more opportunity every day. I was looking at this virtual DJ thing, like the future. We were talking about the future DJing. It was ironic because somebody had put me on the other day to like this whole new virtual DJ platform where DJs can play a party from wherever in the world, have their avatars rocking in this digital club, and people in with their avatars will be kicking it with the DJ, spinning and doing the whole shit.
Shit is scary, bro. Shit is scary.
It's crazy, but you'll be able to they'll have to pay to get into your club, same way, and then they'll be able to tip you in the club same way. Now, I don't know if they got a way to do the liquor and all of that yet. I mean, I'm saying yet because we figured, it's so crazy.
That's the great
They're
thing.
gonna have liquor delivery, bottle girls.
Platform. That's the great thing about the tip platform, because if you getting faded at the crib rocking with somebody, how easy is it going to be to be like, oh, let me tip this motherfucker?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's true.
You know, and then bam.
Have bottle girls show up to the crib with damn sparklers and the damn champagne and shit.
No, but see, that's where it gets even scarier because that shit's
The
gonna
strip
be
club.
in the virtual experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Go
watch the movie Strange Days. Go watch the movie Strange Days and trip out.
Speaking of strip club, speaking of strip
and
club,
Black Mirror, because they always doing stuff on technology.
Yeah.
Speaking of strip club, this nigga Akinelli reopened King of Diamonds last weekend.
Did he?
There it is.
Oh, yeah, in Atlanta, right?
He reopened King of Diamonds for All-Star Weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Wait, in Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
Yes, it was in Atlanta, and they had over about 1,000 girls auditioning.
Bruh, go like he sent me the promo because he's doing another joint this weekend. He sent me the promo joint for this weekend, but they did like a recap video. Like, I'll send it to you on Instagram, CL. Like, bruh, everybody and their mama was in the club. All the girls they had in that, bruh, oh my gosh. I'm just like, and he was the only one in there with a mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already talking about the undercover shit that's about to happen for Grammy Week this weekend. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. When is Grammy Week? This weekend?
This weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
I sent you the link.
So they talking about already, like the DJs is already starting to circulate like the stuff on the DL and some of these clubs and shit. You know what I mean?
Wait, Los Angeles, California?
Los Angeles Staples.
Yeah.
And oh my
Because
God.
technically California's not open yet. It's not supposed to open until April in some capacity. But you know, these DJs is already prepping for people coming to LA this week for the Grammys.
Yeah. And rumor is that after the second, a lot of people are going, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people going to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Akinelli was the first to just do it in the beginning. I mean, like, the audition line was bananas. But after the second, people are going in.
Okay.
Texas open today.
Texas.
Yeah, and they ain't got no mask on.
Yeah.
They said
that was
off. They hit you
that
with
was the
the
running
future.
joke I heard in Atlanta over the weekend is that, oh yeah, you could tell the out-of-towners because the out-of-towners had masks on.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't going to no club with honestly, I'm not doing it if I don't got a whole freaking mask on, B. It's like
did you see Meek Mill? Did you see what the performance with Meek Mill? Like the club looked like they had about 3,000 people all up in there, and they were like neck and neck on each other.
All on top of each other.
All on top of each other.
I can't be mad, but I'm mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, New York opening up right a little bit.
We are, but it's a little bit. Like 11 o'clock, we shut down. It ain't no real
for real?
stuff going on.
Y'all still got a
It's
curfew?
hour. Huh?
Y'all still got a curfew?
No, we don't got a curfew, but 11 o'clock, like the bars and all that's dead. Truth is, New York been on some underground shit anyway. When I say
New York must
underground,
be
I'm
a city
talking
that
about
never sleep.
they have if you listen to Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, all of that. There's underground stuff. It brought back to old New York, really, where everybody's taking their basements, their backyards, everything, and they throwing full parties. Like it's like a full experience, and it all happens into like even beyond 4 a.m. You can now party in New York to like 6, 7, 8 o'clock, like back in the day, but it's all underground. it's up to you. You don't take the risk, but it's going down. Like it is happening. So, anyway, I think that's how we should end the call, man. We got a great call. It was pretty awesome.
Ended out with a Timberland track.
Oh shit! I was gonna play one. All right. But it gotta be Timberland alone. Can it be like a Timberland that he produced?
Do
it. Don't matter.
Just to fuck with y'all. Do one of them Timberland Nas records. How about that?
I was on Timberland Jay-Z, but hold on, let me see. I'll play Timberland Jay first, and then a little bit, and then I'll
if it
play
ain't nigga who, nigga what, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, bro. You the DJ.
A little something. You already know. For the Nas record, I'm sort of having a problem, but I'm trying to remember if this record had Nas on it. I don't remember.
Nas did the track with Genuine. That what's your fight?
Yep, that's it. Lobster and Shrimp. Was that Lobster and Shrimp?
Yeah, but that was Jay-Z, right?
It was.
Yeah, so it's the What's Your Price record with Nas and Genuine.
What's your price?
No, that wasn't the one I wanted though. I wanted one off of Timberland's album. I think it might be Nas and
I know what you're talking about.
It might be Nas and Petey. Might be.
Oh boy, you got me looking. Hold on, let me play this. I'm gonna play a little of this and then I'm gonna take it off. They had a couple. I got your joint right here. Let me play this right here. Let's see.
Okay, Sia, how you doing, man?
Oh, he's back.
You hearing me right now?
Hey, happy birthday, Immortal.
You say what?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Your birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'll send you some more bell money.
I put it on the chat. It even you just telling me happy birthday right now, and I'm saying, well, it's all love, man. So how's everybody doing, man?
Good.
Moving and grooving, brother. Moving and grooving.
Okay, we've been having some challenges here, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, man.
No, that's what's up, man. So we playing this record. We playing some music, Immortal. Listening, we gonna play this Timberland and Nas real quick. Raymond, I'm playing the joint. So you play me.
I still can please people. To me, that's more iconic.
You might want to share the video, bro, if you want.
Being an icon.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hold on, let me share the video.
I don't know if anybody's seen this, but this was I was at the Global Spin Awards that year, and DJ Melstar did a tribute to Timberland for like 3 minutes of just all his beats. The shit is super hard.
Oh, dang.
Bruh, I was looking for that shit forever. I'm glad he's finally playing it because I damn sure was looking for it.
Bro, this shit was insane live, bro. This shit was insane live.
All right, hold on, wait up. Let me get the audio right, because that's the only problem I'm messing up on right now.
Shit, and I talked to Melstar after it, and he fucking did all this shit on the fly, bro. He didn't even pre-program none of this.
Melstar the beast, man.
Melstar's a fucking monster.
Man. Hell yeah.
Right. I just want to salute New York, y'all. Look, I'm a West Coast motherfucker, but the mecca of hip hop is out your way, G. 100%.
It's all love, man. Shit. It's a musical world. All right, here we go.
Something special, big pimpin', baby. Oh, goody pimpin', spinning shit. Just dance, simple lane. Damn. She want it. I wanna get to it.
Let the beat ride for 1 second. Now.
greatest of all time. You heard that before.
I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back on the jump board.
Come on.
Jordan, say what's your price?
To my people on the left.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's an icon in the business. Let's give some love to the man himself, my brother Timberland.
This really ain't about me, it's about the DJs. No, it's really about the DJs. I want to say I really look up to the women DJs I see going on. DJ Duffy, Tori, y'all killing it. Thank you for putting up with my crazy beats. I know it was kind of awkward sometimes. I put animals in songs and babies, but I'm glad you stuck with me through the times. And this whole thing of beat making comes from no other than Missy Elliott. So without her, I wouldn't be standing here, because it was her who pushed me, who told me I was a leader, that my beats were dope and everything. And she always pushed me. She still pushed me today. She'd be like, you better not give up. You better not do this. So she's like a big sister to me, a mama too. I just love Missy because I wouldn't be here to take this Lifetime Achievement Award. And I want to thank all the DJs for playing my records and continue to play my records. And I feel kind of weird, Lifetime Achievement, because I feel like I'm just getting started. So on that note, I'm out. For real, I love you.
Mix. Hey, Queen, like that shirt open, don't you?
See you, Queen.
Hey, did y'all know that Pharrell and Timbaland's actually related? I think they share the same grandmother.
They both Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know they was actually related. That's all. That's deep.
No. Virginia has some iconic producers, man. Like, there's no doubt about it. No doubt.
And artists. They got Chris Brown. I mean, let's just be honest.
I mean, they got Bionic too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, we got our very own Bionic, man.
Bionic.
So love, man. All right, I'm gonna play the last Nas, and wait a minute, I gotta find it again because I just saw your message. Legend. Which one? The Hot Boys remix. Yeah, that's the one. That's what. All right. Yeah, man. But yeah, shout out to Timberland. Shout out to Big. What a music day, man. You know what I mean? See if I can find it real quick. I'll play that joint. Missy Elliott, Hot Boys. It was so hard. I couldn't find the remixes with Nas and Tim. I know they had one on Timberland's first album because I worked that record.
Yeah, nah, don't even worry about it. What the heck? Is it Canon? Something. Don't even worry about it, man. Because I think it was him and Skills on the record. That's what it was.
Yeah, and it was beasting on it.
Yeah.
All right, we might have to play that, man. Sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna front. That shit was so hard. If I could find it, man. Sorry, this is like crazy. Nas and Skills. Here we go. All right, let me reshare this audio, and then we're going to play this, and that's going to be that. Shout out DJ Lux, he's back. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I don't even know what those sounds were at the end of that record.
He was somewhere else with it.
Creative, man. This is creative genius, yo.
That was Timberland on that?
Yeah, that was Timberland's album.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I worked that project. That was crazy. Word. That's for Cornerstone. Out there, Cornerstone, Joe Hankerson, Barry Hankerson, they was managing them. And that's just what it was, man. It was,
I remember. I'm up there in your office.
yeah.
Copies of that record.
I got vinyl on them, boy. I got I got all types of vinyl, man. But yeah, man, shout out to Timberland.
Nas should have did more work with Tim.
That might have been Nas's only issue. He didn't really like when he got with some producers. He's unstoppable.
That's why I think Rick Ross A&R his next project.
Yeah, you did say that. It's not a bad idea.
I mean, Rick Ross, why not Jay-Z? I mean, I still feel like Jay. I know, and I say that because I feel like Jay-Z A&R the best Rick Ross album. So it was like he taught, huh?
I get what you're saying, but I don't know if Nas is going. Yeah, that's
yeah. So.
Nah, he has some joints. Nas had
I
that.
think Ross would have more. He would be very much more passionate about it with the music. I hear what Legend's saying. He'd be more passionate. Not saying Jay wouldn't, but Jay he's just into other things. And I mean, he'll beat it. He'll say yeah, and but I think Ross will give more input, way more detailed input. He'd be very more detailed about the project.
Hey, Radio Remit, what was the name of the singles that the Blasian Twins brought on today?
The single was called. Hold on 1 second. Their song is called "Coldest Summer Ever."
Coldest Summer Ever.
Hard.
That's on all the platforms, right?
On this beat, nigga.
Man, that beat used to have me want to just punch niggas in the face.
I'm to tell you, yo, Blaze had my God. I don't know why Nas and Just Blaze sing through a whole album, yo, and just call it a day.
Man, like it's so there was a topic of discussion at one point in time that Nas killed hip hop, right? And the premise behind it was that prior to Nas' first album, people had relationships with their producers and they were in there with their producers. But based on the schedules of all the people that were on that project, he couldn't like sit down and be with them. So it was just like send me beats. And so that album had like all the the big name producers at the time. And it was successful. And at that point, all the other rappers said, fuck building a relationship with one producer. I'm going to just start getting beats from various places, which leads us to where we are now. Now, nowadays, people do have relationships with producers and whatever. But that was the premise on that. Well, I think after that project, like, everybody has their ear and what they're looking for. I don't know what Nas's ear caters to. You know what I'm saying? It's because we say, why didn't he have more Timberland joints? And the Timberland joints he had were cool, but it was kind of like they weren't him. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. That's a great point. I think Nas, he was all, like honestly, the first album was just like the perfect storm of producers that said, yo, I hear this for you. I don't know if he, for himself, I mean, obviously he liked the beats and he rocked on them, he wrote and everything. I give him all that props, but Yeah, it's a little different, man. I don't know. You gotta get it in with these producers and just make a lot of records that some will suck, some, you're not sure, but some of them are gonna be timeless and you sort of know it. And even some songs you don't like, that you experiment with, you may be like, I don't like it, but they become timeless. Like you really gotta connect creatively with
Yeah, it's like I said, it's about relationships. Like if you really sit back, like the relationship that Just Blaze had with Jay, the relationship he had with, everybody at The Rock, you think about the relationships that Rodney Jerkins had with all the people he worked with and why them records went so hard. It wasn't just, oh, I'm gonna just send you a beat. It was like, hey, what you feeling today? How you feeling? What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like it was that type of vibe, not just send me beats.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I wish when Ye worked with Nas on that 7 song project, I wish he would have gave him what Ye did off of Late Registration and Graduation, like the We Major records. Like I thought that's what he was gonna give him, and he didn't, and I was pissed because I'm like, Ye, you dropped a ball. Like we're expecting for you to give them those type of records. Like it's only 7. That was not hard to mess up, and you messed it up.
But is that where Ye is now in his creative space? A hungry producer, like nigga, you made one kind of beat when you broke and trying to get somewhere, and you make another kind of beat when you about to go to the strip club real quick. You know what I'm saying?
But what he did for Pusha T was completely different. Like my thing is, Ye would bag the beat for him, for Nas, not for himself, but for Nas. And Nas even knew. Nas was like, yeah, like when he talks about that project, he knows like, yeah, that wasn't really it. Because he expected different. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm glad he did do that next album with Hit Boy because that was way better.
Real talk. Real talk. All right. Well, anyway, we on 642. We've been doing it. It's time to wrap it up. Pretty good day. Musically, good discussions. Still didn't get a chance to talk about everything, but man, a lot goes on in 1 week, man. We got Jeff Bezos' wife. She got married, took the $58 billion and moved on. You got NFTs dropping all over the world. Coming to America too. Meghan Markle, the future of DJing. Timbaland and Swiss Beats. Jay-Z, Tidal, Ace of Spades. A lot.
Bill Russell about to be number 5 in the Hall of Fame with 2 inductions.
Oh wow!
There's only been 4 people to be inducted as a player and a coach. So now he's up for a coach.
Didn't he win one as a coach?
I think he won 2.
What is that? That's ridiculous. He's not in there yet.
Yes.
But anyway, man, we'll talk during the week. God bless everybody. And word up, man. It was dope, man. So peace and love. We'll catch up. Hit me up. Hit each other up. Let's get some money.
Let's get it. Get to the bag.
Hey, Raymond, I got a project I got to talk to you about, so I'll hit you up.
All right, for what, Joe?
Peace, General. General, where you been, man? You don't tap in no more.
Nah, I've been around.
Yeah, you don't say nothing, man. We waiting for you to jump in and say something, man.
Hello, DG. Hello.
Hey, Immortal.
Yeah, DG. What's up, man? I've been waiting for you on the conversation we had.
Yeah, I'm waiting. My friend, I guess she's just been busy, man. I'm trying to get her to connect with you. You want to talk about it tomorrow? Let's talk about it tomorrow early, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna do that. You gonna call?
Yeah, just you wanna. How did we talk last time? We got on Skype, right? What did we do?
No. You called me you called my phone. You know what I'm saying? You called my phone.
All right, I could call you tomorrow early around 11 o'clock my time, okay?
All right, that's what's the time zone? CT or EST?
I'm in EST.
EST. Okay, EST. Yeah. Okay.
All right. 11
okay,
EST.
Okay. Because I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is available, so it's for us to just get into the place. You know what I'm saying? So
all right, I'm gonna get you a Rashida, man. She's out there. I gotta get that done.